Just want to do a quick test. Hey, that should look good. What's that? Head dusty as hell, boy. What's on this side? That shit look blurry though. Alright. Guess we just roll with this. Let me see how the volume is coming in. Hold on. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Alright, we Gucci. Alright, we Gucci. Yo, son. Bitch, what up? This is gonna be annoying. Bitch, what up? I'm about to turn that shit off. Damn, son. Alright, so whoever's in this, if you do join, just text me or comment, because YouTube is not like Facebook or Instagram. That shit will not tell me. It will not tell me who watching. As soon as I draw down. Let me see. I'll punch you in your shit. Just hold on. Alright, I'm gonna just post my shit on Facebook, Instagram, and Snap. Then I'm gonna start this shit. Nah, I don't like how I do that shit though. Bitch, what up? Bitch, what up? He gonna burn up. Y'all hope YouTube don't copyright my shit. I shouldn't even be playing this out loud. I don't think it's copyrighted though. Hold on, let me see. Alright, hold on, let me just share this joint on Facebook. Wow, yo, I hate when you used to do that shit. Hold on. No. Hey, hold on. Let me see. Niggas will punch you in your shit. autocorrect wanna be on some bullshit today, I see. Let me see. I know that nigga sleep. Nigga told me to tag him next time I'm live. I know that nigga sleep. Matter of fact, he might be up. Damn, son. Hey, let me just promote this joint real quick. Swear, Instagram would do it. Yo, if you my mans, you know exactly what I'm doing right now. Let me see. Let me clean my camera off real quick. Why does shit keep doing this? Why I gotta keep moving this shit? I hope I don't gotta do that shit every time. Alright, let me see. Yo, we live right now. Tune in. Alright, where's the link? Alright. Let me see. Probably should have done all this shit first. Alright, there's like one more thing I'm forgetting. Is this it? Nah. This is it. Yeah. Bitch, what up? Go burn up. That's one thing I hate about this YouTube shit. That shit don't tell you who watching. But like I said, if you watching, comment or text me. Oh no. Some of y'all YouTube needs got me weak. Oh, what's up? What's up? I know the stream is gonna let y'all play it back later. So, yeah. Let me just play this. Alright, first thing I wanna say thank you to everybody that's like tuned in, subscribed, shared, commented, text me, like even older people that's like, let me not say older people, but like people that's like 30 plus, 35 plus, they even text me like, yo, somebody screenshotted your stuff and posted it on their story, like family members and all that. So it's like, I don't know how to say this. Like, I guess I'm grateful. Like, obviously I'm grateful, but I don't know how to really say it in the way that I want to say it right now. It's just shit, I guess you could say, happened faster than I expected. Like legit, probably like last Tuesday or Wednesday, it was one of them days. It might have been Thursday. It was one of them days, and I'm just like, yo, I hope and pray I had 100 in the next few days before the week is over. And it's like, next thing you know, my shit at like 101, 102. And even since me just going live, gained like 1 or 2 subscribers, we was just at like 112 less than a few hours ago, and we already at 114. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody, even my brothers, their sisters. They've been sending that shit to everybody. Oh fuck. Next goal obviously will be 500, then 1,000. Tell me if the mic, if y'all can hear me properly, cause I don't like listening back to myself. Bitch, what up? Alright, but yeah, that shit stay trying to get me to connect to something else. But yeah, next major goal I would say is 1K. I definitely want to be there before my B-Day. My B-Day auto MA, so I think I could get there. I got a few things planned that I feel like should definitely get me there. I'm gonna just react to a few videos. I'm not playing no games today. To be honest, I haven't live streamed in like 3 weeks, but I seen this video and I was just like, all right, let me live stream this because I feel like this gonna be an interesting video. Celebrity worship is getting disgusting. I'm about to put it on the screen. Let me see. Switch that. Where's the little mic joint? Oh, it's over there in the corner. I'm tweaking. Celebrity worship is getting disgusting. I just know this video about to have me weak. Because the way I'm telling you, the way this generation dick ride celebrities is different. It's different. It's different. Alright, hold on. Let me speed this joint up. I don't know if y'all know, but whenever I watch YouTube, I watch it on 2x speed. But I'm not going to put it on 2x speed because I feel like that's going to be too fast for y'all. So I'm going to just put it on 1.5. But hold on. Let me turn the music down. Let me full screen this joint real quick. Alright.
Duke, I'm fucking Duke. I don't know what it is about today's day and age, but this celebrity crush thing has gone way too far. What's going on, everybody? Look, having a celebrity crush isn't something that's a big deal, isn't a new concept, and it should honestly be pretty harmless. But at some point, it gets a little bit out of hand when people would risk multiple years of a relationship for 30 seconds of celebrity interaction, and it's kind of getting disgusting. Now, no matter how unpopular Chris Breezy is in the mainstream media, that does not stop women from flocking toward this.
I'm not gonna lie, I hope he was gonna include this in. I seen some shit. Shorty posted that she just got married. And in the first slide of her Instagram slide is a picture of her and Chris Brown. And Chris Brown was doing like something remotely inappropriate. It wasn't OD, like he was gripping her ass or something. Well, maybe he was. I think he might have been like behind her or some shit. I forgot what the fuck he was doing, but he probably gonna include it in here because he already brought up Chris Brown's name.
Even those in relationships, and they're willing to risk it all for whatever's going down in the B-town.
Well.
Yeah, this shit.
The day when I give up all my dreams.
Yo.
Now, I don't know what's nastier, saying those vows in front of your husband, in front of his entire family, and laughing it off as some sort of joke, or having the first picture in your wedding photos that you put on Instagram be a picture of you and Chris Brown at this meet and greet where you're about to make out. Now, right.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, I keep saying this day by day. This simp shit is crazy. Alright, somebody just said I'm watching on my TV. I appreciate you. This simp shit is crazy. I don't know how you niggas can tolerate your bitch doing something like this. This is fucking wild. And it's like, a lot of times, man, you kind of knew, like, you kind of know what your girl is going to do before she even do it to a degree. And same thing with your nigga. Like, if you fuck with a nigga a certain period of time, you know what he going to do before he do it. This was probably just like the cherry on top. But she's wildin'. She's wildin'. Shorty been up out of here before it even got this far. This is crazy. This is crazy. I bet you he's...
Rightfully so, this woman's been getting flamed on the internet, and a lot of people have been asking why would she do this. Chris Brown offers a meet and greet as his package for his 11/11 tour, or really any tour that he does, and fans are allowed to take pictures. The cost of it is $1,111, $11/11. Now, these do not include concert ticket prices, so the price of the whole experience is probably $2,000. And I guess a lot of women see this as in time an opportunity to just get freak nasty and take total advantage of whatever celebrity they can get, even if it's sexual. Hell, even some men do it.
Now, the only thing these fans are getting is a picture with the man, a signed picture, an early entry to the concert, and a whole calendar fam. He even did this for his last tour, and this one fan keep on coming back. He even made a customized shirt from the last tour. Like, that is how dedicated they are. He's doing this for 36 cities, and the man is charging them $1,100. Times that by 100 people per city, bro. Dog, he's making almost.
Yeah, he making over $3 million. Yo, I told my mans this the other day. I tell a lot of niggas I know this all the time, my brothers included. Leave these women alone until you him. Like, I'm telling you, the shit that they allow Chris Brown, Duke, Dennis, Polo G, Michael B. Jordan, it don't matter who it is. The shit that they allowed them to do nowadays, keep in mind these niggas was regular niggas 10, 15 years ago. And now motherfuckers is paying Chris Brown $4 million to damn near just grope on them. Come on, bro. Like, leave these chicks alone, bro. Till you, like, I'm not saying everything about money, but it's like.
An extra $4 million for grabbing cheeks and taking pictures. Sign me up, bro. Chris Brown getting the bag. And can I hate? Nope.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas getting paid a bag.
Yeah, but you can't do no motherfucking pictures with your shirt off because you can't gauge what the person. They can't be you don't know what motherfucker might lick your stomach or something. You gonna be like, hold on.
Yeah, you came just right in time, my boy.
You know, Chris Breezy, I might do the same exact thing if I was a celebrity who a lot of people in a certain generation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I ever reach that level, best believe. Who the fuck don't want to make $4 million off of taking pictures?
You as a sex symbol. But I do think things are very interesting in this conversation. For one, I think this could only fly for a male performer and his female or even male fan base where there is a lack of boundaries or personal space in these regards. Clearly, these people are allowing Chris Brown to do these sorts of things, and I think that's perfectly fine. However,
I agree.
would wonder how many women artists do meet and greets. Not that I'm saying I want to go to the next Glorilla or Meg Thee Stallion concert and put my bulge in their hands, but I do find it interesting that we see these outrageous pictures from the men's concerts, but not the women's concerts. Because God forbid a brother wants to get a grab. No, I'm playing. I have no problem with this when it's a single person who is the artist and a single person who is the person paying for the photos. That's perfectly fine. Where I have a problem with this is when somebody in a relationship, like the young lady mentioned earlier, is doing these things and is on the way to getting married and making fun of this man in the situation.
I love you. Is this the same girl that posted? Oh, that is. Nah, she's out of pocket. Niggas gotta pack her up. Like, what the fuck? Yo, shorty said know your limits. What the fuck? Y'all, I swear this generation of men is cucked and simped out, bro. Y'all niggas is wild and what? And this what I'm saying, bro. She should have been up out of here. Nah, what?
And I get it. I've dated women who were stans or fans of some people, but trust me, we have hard conversations about these things beforehand.
Wait, what you said? You said, be honest, you be posting that bread for Ruby Rose meet and greet. I'm not paying shit. I'm not paying shit for no goddamn Ruby Rose meet and greet. I'm not paying shit for no goddamn Ruby Rose meet and greet. Especially not no damn $1,100. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of meet and greets. Like, I feel like that shit is day room. Like, you paying bread to take a picture with some. I don't know. I just never really fucked with her. I'm not gonna lie. Like, since young, I'd heard artists and shit doing that. I didn't really care for it. Now, if I do that shit and that's way far in the future and you want to pay that, sure, go ahead. But me personally, I've never been a fan of meet and greets. Like, paying for meet and greets. If I fuck around and run into you, then that's a little bit different. You feel me? But I don't know. This idolization of celebrities in general is just, it's a different level of day room, to be honest.
So if I saw any ultraviolet red flags, I am dipping out immediately. Now, she's lucky that she didn't end up just like that girl from earlier this year at the Omalay concert, where she went up on stage and freaked on Omalay, and then she got embarrassed because her boyfriend left her at the end of the show, which he had every right to do. And then she tried to beg Kai Cenat to be on the platform, and that didn't work out, but he ended up on the platform, the ex-boyfriend, and got tons and tons of money of it. She's lucky that she didn't end up in this situation.
The fuck I miss.
For probably going through with it, because that's publicly embarrassing, and I don't think that's okay.
I want past a so-and-so celebrity. Like, call me old-fashioned or call me insecure or whatever, but it's like, I just find that is so weird. That's like kind of disrespectful to your partner, because you're basically saying to your partner, oh, like, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I also find this random celebrity really, really hot, and if given the chance, I would totally sleep with them.
I feel like people who are overly obsessed with...
Yo, you know what I find funny about this celebrity shit? I'm gonna read both of y'all comments in a second. You know what I find funny about this celebrity shit? I know so many girls on a personal level that done told me some shit like, oh, my man can't be home at a certain time, or he can't cheat, or he can't have multiple girlfriends, but then when they get around Moneybag Yo or Lil Baby or something, all of a sudden, all that shit just fly out the window. And I'm just like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, how you giving a nigga that you don't know more benefits and praise than your actual man? You telling me your nigga gotta be loyal, but Chris Brown, and I'm talking about personal experience. This bitch told me Chris Brown could fuck 10 bitches in a week and still come back to her. But if your man even look at another bitch on Instagram, he's out of here. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's sick out here. It's sick. But then Jaden said, nah, for a band, it's hilarious. Mad shit you could have did with that. Well, Ruby, I'm not paying a band for Ruby anyways. Like, everybody done been around her. You gotta say somebody like Beyonce, but Beyonce not even gonna charge a band. Like, Ruby, in my opinion, is just not worth paying a band to see. Like, you got Drewski, DDG, Playboy Cardi. Like, you just got too much with her. Celeb Crush shit used to fry me. Broke up with like 3 girls because of that dumb shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's levels to this shit. Like, if you genuinely infatuated with the nigga, nah, that's your wallpaper. You got pictures of the nigga in the background and all that. Nah, that's a dub. And then Shorty said, wait, so you wouldn't do meet and greets in the future? I do meet and greets, but I don't think I would charge nowhere near what they charge. But it also depends on the level of your fame. Like, you got to know where you at. You feel me? Like, Duke Dennis at his level, I feel like Duke Dennis could probably charge like three bills for now. But if Duke ever reached that Kai level, I feel like, yeah, he could charge like 5 to 6 bills. I feel like he could charge that, because his girl fan base is crazy. And girls, they be willing to dish out their last dollar for shit like that. So, but yeah, I would do meet and greets. I just don't know if I would charge that much, and if I would do it that often. Probably like once a year type shit. Shorties be having Drake on their wallpaper and their cover photo on Facebook. That's what I'm saying. Then they be having their little like feature photos and all that.
There's just no way you can be infatuated and crazy about a human being who breathes just like you breathe. Why are you guys overly obsessed with these celebrities? Like, put that much time and attention into loving yourself.
I think that being infatuated with a celebrity or a person with some sort of stature
I agree.
is okay to an extent. Of course, you know, having jerseys is fine, having posters is fine, all these things are fine. But there are people who outwardly and openly cross lines that I personally think is too much. If you're to the point where you're saying, I would risk my relationship for somebody that is a celebrity, then that's where I think things are totally out of pocket. Especially when you don't know these people. We have seen a lot of cases on the internet. And
certain people just look up to celebrities in general too much. Like, certain people just look up to celebrities way too much. Like, I know certain girls, I'm pretty sure y'all done seen them statuses go viral where it'd be like, oh, I let my man have a one-night stand with Anne Marie or some shit. I'm just like, what? It's like, what are you saying right now? Like, oh, man. I let my man have a one-night stand with Rihanna. Do you see her? Yeah, nigga, I see her. She's a regular person. What the fuck? You said I was going for attractiveness. That was the wrong shorty with that. Now you right. Duke should run it up. Yeah, I think Duke is gonna do some things. Like Duke purposely, if you understand how a male moves, Duke purposely sometimes does thirst traps, and that's why Phantom and Kai make fun of him. You feel what I'm saying?
Being terrible people, and people constantly support them without knowing who they are, or B, the people who are even worse, who give some sort of grace for the actions that they did. Some examples that come to mind are Dr. Disrespect, Mr.Beast, Drake, and even R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a crazy example because first and foremost, there were a bunch of people who were infatuated.
I just missed some shit because why he started mentioning all these crazy people that got canceled.
End up being terrible people, and people constantly support them.
Hold on.
Especially when you don't know these people. We have seen a lot of cases on the internet in 2024 specifically where these celebrities end up being terrible people and people constantly support them without knowing who they are, or B, the people who are even worse, who give some sort of grace for the actions that they did.
He talking about people that was like just fucked up people and y'all sitting there paying to be around them and taking pictures with them, and you overly supporting them and you don't know who they are.
Examples that come to mind are Dr. Disrespect, Mr.Beast, Drake, and even R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a crazy example because first and foremost, there were a bunch of people who were infatuated with him who allowed their family members to be in his presence knowing what he did. And then secondly, and probably worse, is that there were so many people who brushed off the things that he did or the things that he said because of his stature and his name. Which brings us to the most infatuated celebrity in the WL community.
Yo, speaking of the person that he just mentioned, the Dr. Disrespect dude, that was a streamer that was huge streamer, keep in mind. Like, I'm talking about huge, like bigger than Kai. Like huge streamer. Like every time the nigga go live, 50 to 200,000 people easily watching him. He has a whole wife and kid. He was basically caught texting a 17-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, something like that. And I called her. I was like, yo, y'all gonna temporarily cancel him. The nigga came back to over 220,000 live viewers. Like I said, he's still live streaming, cooling it, kicking it. Shit is just wild, man. Shit is just wild.
And that's who you know him, you love him. His name is Captain Atlanta Duke Dennis.
It's supposed to be like all apart. Yeah, right? He's 24.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga Duke Dennis, but I don't know if it's just a different level of dick riding. But if you type in Duke Dennis' name, the amount of videos that you will see of Duke Dennis takes somebody's wife, Duke Dennis takes a girl from Kai, Duke Dennis take a girl from Ray, Duke Dennis Riz tips. It's like the way they dick ride this nigga like Chris Brown's in his prime right now. Like the amount of times I've accidentally just watched the video and I see a girl with her husband and she leave her husband to do some dick suck shit with Duke. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, this shit is wild, bro. Like, this shit is wild. Hold on, what he just said? I think it's because niggas never really been around a celebrity, so they still don't think they are real people. That Dr. Disrespect shit was crazy. You see what he tried to justify it? I didn't really watch his response, to be honest, but I know some girls that's been around multiple celebrities and they still act like starstruck around every celebrity that they go around. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He said Duke is our generation Michael Jackson. I don't know about that. I think I Show Speed is the closest thing to that. Speed clout different.
You out here? Type shit. But yeah. See you in the morning. Peace. Type shit. I'm the one that's supposed to be there. Hey man, how are you?
All the bitches ask for Duke, you got a nigga asking where Kai at. It's always a nigga. Hey, yo, Kai, where you at? No bitches. No bitches saying, yo, where Kai at? Yo, look at this nigga, man. I gotta agree with Kai, and there's some interesting.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Even dudes be like, nah, don't have Duke around us when we got girls around us. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is, but the level of dick riding that everybody's doing, male and woman, towards him is just different right now. Like, you know how usually people dick ride somebody looks for a temporary time, like they did with Polo G, the baby, Michael B. Jordan. It's like they've been dick riding this nigga off his looks alone for like a year plus.
Things about these dynamics that nobody really wants to talk about, specifically when there is this male content creator or male celebrity in question. It almost seems as if women get this pass or green light to do sexual things, or it's perceived to say the most nastiest and vile things, and not even just say it, but when they interact with these people, sometimes go about doing it. I didn't like how in the first clip that woman decided to invade Duke Dennis's personal space. Now mind you, she could have been inebriated or intoxicated, but we've seen clips like this on the internet before where women.
I remember there was a clip not too long ago, probably like a year and a half ago, and shorty like full blown groped this not this shit, Quavo. And he ain't like that shit. You could tell he ain't like that shit. He was tight. And it's like nobody cared. Nobody cared. But that's just double standards in life. Hold on. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the shit with Quavo. Yeah, shorty like full blown groped his shit for like a hot 2-3 seconds. Nobody cared. Same thing with the Michael Rainey dude with Tylo's sister when she did that shit. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit outraged, but
just feel like they can impede on people's personal space, do or say nasty things when it comes to the celebrities in our lives just because they are women. I think a lot of times they get a pass in that regard when any other situation we would call it what it is, harassment. And to a different extent, Kai Cenat sees the same sort of obsession when it comes to his stardom and his fame. I mean, look at the situation when he had his NYC.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not gonna say Kai or all these other dudes don't have like dick riders or, you know, a female fan base. Every celebrity has that. Every man has that, especially if you got money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's certain people that just get a different level, like woman fan base or woman dick riding them. You know, Usher, Trey Songz, Idris Elba, Method Man, Duke, Polo G. It's just certain people just have that. I don't know what to call it. But Kai definitely got his, you know what I'm saying?
Takeover, the fact that people felt like they could impede his personal space, it goes beyond a personal crush or some sort of lovey-dovey type situation, but just the overall obsession with celebrities in today's day and age is crazy. The lady earlier in the video mentioned that having some sort of obsession.
Wait, what you say? He said, nah, you right. Speed is more younger generation. I think, you know, there's a video that I want to react to on Speed on this stream too. Speed has done something that I never thought anybody would have done. Like, he has transcended streaming and content creation in general. Like, the amount of clout and fame Speed has, I never thought would have been possible for a streamer or a content creator. I would have hoped, you know, because I'm in that field, but I would have never thought. Like, every post that Speed has 50 to 300 million views on Instagram. Every post. Like, there's not a post that you can find of Speed that does not have 3 million likes, 68 million views, 12,000 comments, 48,000 shares. Like, Speed has reached a different level of clout where any country he goes to, he gets swarmed by hundreds of plus people. He recently went live, and I do not know how. Even 6ix9ine and all these other niggas cannot do that. Drake and all of them. The nigga had 1 million plus people watching him on YouTube. And keep in mind, YouTube is not even the #1 streaming platform. It's Twitch. So if he did this on Twitch, he probably would have had 1.2, 1.3 million people watching him on Twitch. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. And he did that by himself. He wasn't with no Travis Scott, Kai Cenat, Weeknd, Tom Cruise. Like, he did that dolly. He did not do that with a celebrity collab like a lot of these other big streamers do. He did that dolly. He was streaming in another country at that. Shit is crazy.
With a celebrity could be classified as a mental illness, and I gotta agree, there's a certain demographic that loves a female rap artist that.
Yeah, I think Speed definitely got it when it comes to like people 22 and below, like 23, you know, to sprinkle like some 23, 24, 25 year olds. But it's crazy because they wasn't saying this about Duke when he was doing 2K. Yeah, I think you have like different periods of fame. Like, I think Chris Brown had the period of fame where everybody was fucking with his raps, then his R&B, then his looks, then his tours. So I think Duke right now is just having that, we're infatuated with Duke over his looks right now type of face.
I won't dare say the name of because, hey, they might find me and me or whatever the case may be. But there's been studies that show that those who have obsession.
What do you say?
A female rap artist that I won't dare say the name of because, hey, they might find me and me or whatever the case may be.
Wait, what? Docs?
And I gotta agree.
I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube and I just said it. Damn it.
Graphic that loves a female rap artist that I won't.
Oh, you talking about Nicki?
Dare say the name of because, hey, they might find me and me or.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, so they might fuck around and take this live stream down. If they do, just text me or some shit. But yeah, Nicki fans, when people say something that Nicki fans don't like about Nicki, they tend to find your address, we work at, and all that type of shit. So that's why he didn't even want to mention Shorty name. But I'm going to say Shorty name. I just didn't mean to say that word. So hopefully YouTube don't be on dick about it.
Whatever the case may be. But there's been studies that show that those who have obsessions with celebrities have a lower intelligence level and perform pretty badly on cognitive tests. So there may be a little bit something to them. And then there are some that just take it to the whole next level. And this is why I'm very weary about this topic, because we see how the impacts of social media are affecting kids today. But we've seen situations where people take this celebrity obsession and do crazy things to said celebrities. Hell, we had a whole president shot over an obsession with celebrities in the past. But there was a barb who actually tried to sue Nicki Minaj for $5 million.
I don't think that had anything to do with a celebrity. But okay.
For emotional damage, when that, in fact, Barb was actually harassing Nicki Minaj himself.
Nicki's social media manager took to Twitter to speak up about this and claimed that he allegedly has a history of stalking the rapper, following her at all of her shows, and even going as far as to book hotel rooms in the same hotels that she stays at.
Look, I can't save the past generations, because I think what a lot of celebrities have shown in these recent years is that they don't honestly align with your views. They don't honestly care about your opinions or your feelings. And honestly, they see you as just nothing but a debit card to swipe so they can continue to live their lavish lifestyles or somebody to prey on. So I don't understand why people are still looking into Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, R. Kelly, or any of these other celebrities celebrities as some people to be obsessed with. But specifically to the younger demographics, I would love to say, hey, do not fall into these traps of the old, because all this stuff is totally weird. And parents, please watch what your kids consume or the young people in your life consume. I'm not gonna 100% put this type of lifestyle on these people, especially in today's day and age. Celebrities do a really good job of creating parasocial relationship when it comes to the content creator and the people consuming the content themselves. So then it becomes hard to separate what is not and is real life for a lot of these young people. And that's where you see a lot of people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on subs during somebody's subathon last week.
Whoa, who's gifting? Wait, shut the fuck up. Tacky too flashy, get the 250,000? Wait, am I bugging? Yo, where's the alerts, gang? Why is nobody 250,000? What the fuck? Yo, everybody who
this is something I also wanted to speak on. In my opinion, these people that's donating 250,000, and I recently reacted to a video about like a few weeks ago where basically it was about the highest donations, and it was streamers getting donated $500,000, $100,000, $1 million. What I'm gonna say to that is that there was a conversation I was having with this girl where I was just like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but a lot of these influencers, streamers, rappers, artists and whatnot, a lot of their fans are people that are rich as fuck, billionaires and multimillionaires. But you know the thing, something that Kai has that those people don't, Kai has the clout. They have the money, Kai has the clout. Kai has the clout and the money. So in their eyes, a lot of them look at it as, okay, I've accomplished one thing in life, money. And now if you notice, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but there's a lot of millionaires and billionaires that got their own podcast and be streaming and collabing with Kai and Andrew Tate and all these other people. They want to be famous now. So it's like if I make $100 million a year and I really fuck with Kai and I want to get close with the nigga, yeah, here's a little 250,000. That ain't nothing to me. I'll make that in a few 2-3 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like there was at least like 3 streamers in the past year and a half that got donated $1 million+ dollars. You're not telling me that that's a kid taking somebody's credit card and doing that. No, that's a fucking millionaire donating that shit. But that's fucking wild, man. And let me see what he said. He said 250,000 is crazy. It is.
dropping this much, yo, I appreciate y'all niggas. You guys are fucking amazing. I fucking love y'all niggas. Tacky too flashy. Give your mother back the fucking card.
Nah, that ain't somebody's mother. That's somebody in Dubai. That's somebody in Dubai. Trust and believe.
And even though I was a little kid, everybody laughed it off and thought it was a quirky internet moment. But the whole time I'm thinking to myself, where the hell is this kid's mom? They should not be so engaged with Kaizenat where this person can send that type of money to somebody. And definitely, if you're in a relationship and you ask your partner what hall pass they would ever have, and the first words out of their mouth is a celebrity, that is a clear sign to run.
Yeah, they be losing me with that shit. They be losing me with that shit. What was the next video I wanted to react to? Fake want to keep it short. Fake want to keep it short. Fake want to keep it short. Next shortest video we have is this, but this is a little too short. We can react to this joint about Mr.Beast. Mr.Beast continues to embarrass himself. Mr.Beast? What the fuck? Hell nah. Get that shit off my screen. I don't even want to talk about that. YouTube be on my dick about that shit. Nah. Bro. Damn, now I gotta manually type this joint. Mr.Beast embarrass. Oh, there we go. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
So recently, two people who have had a lot of drama surrounding both their name and their brands have been Logan Paul and YouTube golden boy Mr.Beast. For Mr.Beast, we had the nightmare situation with his best friend Chris, and of course all the other allegations about him coming to light regarding faking videos, treating employees in potentially illegal ways, and overall his brand and reputation has taken a major hit. For Logan, he obviously opened the CoffeeZilla can of worms once again. There is yet another shady project that he was heavily involved in now being exposed, and his beverage brand's Prime has been losing relevance.
Yo, I swear, I don't know what the fuck I missed. Yo, people think whenever you ask a YouTuber or up-and-coming YouTuber or up-and-coming rapper or rapper, who do they listen to, who do they watch, and they tell you themselves, they don't be fucking lying, because I don't know what the hell they're talking about right now. Like, if outside of streaming, I don't pay attention to all this celebrity shit, YouTube shit, streamer shit. I genuinely don't. I genuinely do not. It's the same thing. I'll be watching a Lil Baby interview every now and then, or a Young Blue interview, and they'll be like, yo, who you listen to? Myself. It's like, that's all you really have time for. If I'm too busy consuming, how can I produce? Yo, what type of Instagram name is this? What the fuck? Help me get back my page. My page was disabled. Help me get it back. No time for sleep. What type of fucking Instagram name is this? He got some mutuals that follow him though. It's a lot of girls that I know. Don't talk to your bitch, buddy. Don't talk to your bitch. I don't talk to none of them bitches. Like,
for the last calendar year, as the hype bubble on the product has seemed to have burst, and on top of that, they are now facing a class action lawsuit, and to make matters even worse, they were then sued by the Olympic Committee, as well as a company called Refresco.
Nah, for real though, like, yo, it be mad niggas DMing me or following me about a girl, bro. Like, bro, like, I be out the way. If your girl doing some shit, I ain't, check your girl, bro. Check your girl.
Prime, when their sales were soaring high, the Prime allegedly tried to back out of at the last minute, likely due to underwhelming performance. Basically, when Prime signed the deal, there was no sign that the sales of the product would drop so much, so Prime then agreed to quotas that they would not be able to fulfill, leading them to potentially lose a lot of money on the deal. So Prime then ghosted this company, allegedly, and now Refresco wants $60 million. And so I'm sure you're wondering at this point, well, okay, what do Mr.Beast and Logan Paul have to do with each other? Well, for years they have seemed to have had a good rapport. Logan has actually been one of the main focuses of several of Mr.Beast's competitions and videos, and Mr.Beast has been on Logan's podcast and featured in his content from time to time as well. Well, now Mr.Beast and Logan Paul are coming together to create their latest garbage product that they will peddle on a young, impressionable audience.
Yo, niggas say garbage product. Why are you playing with them?
It all really started when Logan Paul tweeted out this a couple of days ago, where he says, "Be there, Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern," sharing this photo of him and his business partner KSI, where he says that they're on to the next chapter. The next day, he would go on Instagram Live with Mr.Beast to announce their latest product.
Perhaps you are familiar with this product.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah. So if you look closely, this product has a candy, an entree, and a drink.
Wait.
I think I'm starting to see where they're going here.
A drink?
A drink.
Some chocolate?
Yep, some chocolate.
And entree.
And an entree.
Wait.
Some
chocolate?
Chocolate. A drink. And an entree. And an entree.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you guys for laying that out for us 3 separate times. These guys clearly know the age of their target consumer here.
Perhaps you guys are piecing this together. this is Lunchables.
This is something, you know, we grew up eating. It's a thing.
It's a thing, but it's been around forever.
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, we don't got it.
Rizzler, what's your thoughts on it?
Show us what you think of this.
So as you guys can see there, they even recruited the Rizzler to give his opinion on Lunchables. I mean, in general, Lunchables are known for just being absolute ass when it comes to nutrition. The packaging apparently has a whole lot of lead in it, and it was actually a product that was built out of failure.
What the
Back
fuck?
in the 90s,
I'm glad I
all
stopped
this
eating that
mystery
shit.
that they really did not know what to do with because no adult wanted to buy it anymore, and so they thought, what are we going to do with all this? We're going to have to close down these different manufacturing plants. And that was until someone had the genius idea of marketing it towards kids, giving them a little bit of autonomy, like, hey, I can make my little sandwich at lunch, package that with some good marketing and a good product design, and it was just an absolute hit. But that does not mean it's ever been considered something that's actually good for a kid to consume.
Can you do the face too? Oh my gosh.
Yo, speaking on this, do you know how many things that they advertise to us that is just fucking terrible for your body and your brain? Especially for a child, for like brain development. And it's like, how are they legally allowed to just get away with this shit? To promote it, to constantly put it on TV, to constantly put this colorful shit in front of our kids' faces, and this, you know they're gonna ask you for it and just bring it up. It's like, how can they constantly get away with it? It starts to make you question everything.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say too much on this live, but yeah.
We realized in JJ, we have a drink.
Here, you want to hold it so it's easier to visualize?
Here it is. Dehydration beverage.
I sell chocolate.
I don't want this live to be like 2 hours long. It's essentially they made their own Lunchable with more healthy products, a better chocolate. Their Prime Bev.
It's a blatant ripoff of the Lunchables concept. You got the turkey stack-em, which
Yeah.
is just like the classic Lunchable. And then you got the Fiesta Nacho. I'm sure Lunchable does this shit too, okay? There's all different types of Lunchables at this point. This guy, Miles, claims that every middle school lunch is about to look like this. And if that's the truth, I just feel really sorry for these kids. This guy, Jack Appleby, if that's even a real person, says every kid is going to want these for school lunch. They're going to make millions. Even this Logan Paul fan page came out to say, hey, for the record, you can eat Lunchly for dinner too. Like, I'm sorry, but if you were an adult or even a kid grabbing one of these for dinner, either you need a better parent or you as an adult need to develop some better decision-making skills.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't eating none of them joints in a minute, but you know, it be sometimes, bro, where you just, it's like 2 a.m., need some munchies. That shit hit. I ain't gonna lie. That artificial shit hit, man. Like,
announcing the product on Twitter, and as you guys can see in the comments, the fans are not happy. They say, this is unhealthy for you guys, don't consume. A collab with Mr.Beast, not a good look. We will not be buying. This isn't lunch. None of this is lunch. You're poisoning these kids. You could literally market anything healthy or beneficial successfully. Do better. So here I am on the website, guys, just to see what it's all about. Lunchly, have fun for lunch. There you have their 3 existing products, brought to you by creators that leave no crumbs. Delivering the dream, beyond basic lunch kits designed by today's internet icons. I mean, aren't these things literally the definition of basic? Like, this shit literally looks like an off-brand Lunchable that you would see at the Dollar Tree. And I like how here they say living the bite life, and it's just a bunch of random photos of these guys that literally have nothing to do with the product. Like, to me, this whole project just looks incredibly half-assed. But don't worry, guys, you're gonna be the life of the lunchroom when you whip this out your backpack. I mean, literally, guys, just look and read how many chemicals are in this.
Oh, no.
And now for the
I'm not gonna lie.
challenge.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait till this.
Create your own cereal.
It's called the Kelsey Mix. 3 favorite cereals mixed into one. Lucky Charm.
Now, the credit I will give to Mr.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this shit is terrible for you. I genuinely thought that this shit was better than Lunchables. I mean, it's slightly better than Lunchables, but it's like, nah, the way they was jacking that shit like all over social media, you would thought it was way better than Lunchables. Both of these got a lot of bullshit products in it that I wouldn't recommend for no child to eat. Crazy.
Beast here is that he does seem to have the cleanest product on this entire list, but obviously chocolate is still not good for you, and this is still essentially just a box of sugar and carbs and empty protein. And so they say this is how they stack up against the competition, okay? This is them versus the leading brand, who is likely Lunchable. Lunchly is flavorful. The leading brand, standard. And here once again, Prime flexes their electrolytes. Oh, they have bold packaging. The other guys, they're basic. Big gestures, okay? Mid-moments. Who the fuck came up with this? Now here they directly put themselves up against Lunchables, which I always think is kind of like a corny way to market a product. I mean, I'm not surprised that they did this, because in literally every single marketing campaign I've ever seen from Mr.Beast Feastables, he goes out of his way to try and shit on his lead competitor, Hershey's.
I was in a Feastables business meeting, and I realized tasting better than Hershey's wasn't so special. Doesn't everything taste better than Hershey's?
Honestly, I think Hershey's bars just taste like shit, to be honest. It's been here forever. They're kind of boring. They just have the shelf space and no one really competes with them. And I think it's time someone just comes in there and it's like, shut up, you boomers. Make new products and innovate or just get the fuck out of here. All the time, I just grab a Hershey's bar and anytime I see throw it at the wall. It's kind of a joke. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm going to buy a Hershey chocolate bar.
Which is horse.
Or a Feastable.
Great.
And the Hershey is going to go to what? What is that going to go to?
Some rich guy.
Some fucking rich dude.
Yeah, that rich guy.
Yeah, dude.
5 Feastables.
Why Mr.Beast acting like, bro, I'm tired of Mr.Beast doing this humble shit. My nigga, you making at least 50 million every 3 months. This nigga's crazy.
Everyone.
To me, that kind of stuff always just makes your company look really immature. Either way, they're marketing the same protein, less calories, more electrolytes, and less sugar per package. And it looks like that was their main focus for these 3 different products that they're delivering. But to me, these numbers are pretty minuscule, and I don't think that it's always the, like, end-all, be-all when it comes to nutrition. Like, if I'm a parent, I'm more concerned with what's actually going into this shit. I don't know, I just think it's ridiculous that in this country, there's literally almost no restrictions on what they can feed the general public. This is...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my kids wouldn't be eating 80% of the shit that be in these stores. No cap. I wouldn't even introduce it to them.
Stuff that's literally marketed towards kids, and it's all just a bunch of shit, whether it's Lunchly or Lunchables. It's not good for you, and it's a bunch of processed crap. You know, I understand, like, as a parent, it can be easy to just go grab the Lunchly, but God, you're doing your kid a serious disservice if you're feeding them this on a regular basis. And the thing is that Feastables is actually really popular. Unlike Logan Paul and Prime, the sales just continue to progress, and so I don't really get why he would want to attach his boat to a seemingly already sinking ship. And this is actually all coming only around a month after Mr.Beast would announce his toy line, Mr.Beast Toys.
In this ad, I'm gonna tell you about the greatest toy on earth, Mr.Beast left.
I didn't even know he was on that.
Drink this?
Put it down.
Just mix them, shake them, and create your micro beast. There's over 100 swarms to collect.
Yo, this reminds me of like some other toy. I don't know if somebody's gonna call it out, but this reminds me of another toy, like exact type of commercial, all of that. I think he's just using his brand and popularity to just start pushing shit because he know he can.
Is this one rare? No. Is this one rare? No.
This one is the rarest of them all.
Yo, I'm telling you, this shit reminds me exactly of something that was like in a tube. You'd put different colors and shit in it, and then they had like, yo, my brother probably know exactly what I'm talking about because me and him used to damn near watch the same TV shows when he was younger.
Shake and create. Swarms, each sold separately.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'm gonna keep this one. You can't. There's only 1,999.
And obviously, Mr.Beast audience is primarily kids, so he's going to be making products like toys, candy, and now Lunchly, okay? It's all geared towards kids, which to me is kind of crazy, given everything that's happened and transpired over the last couple of months with some of the decision-making that he was making in regards to...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the main thing that was wrong with this program, this Lunchly shit, was the timing. Nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody because Mr.Beast still doing easy like 200 million views per video, but public perception of him is not good. Like if he did this 6 months from now, maybe even around Christmas, he probably would have been Gucci. You know, cancel culture don't really exist. They just, the little cancel mob be upset for like a month or two.
Who he was hiring, who he was putting in charge of important financial and other matters in the company. I mean, overall, it just makes this rollout look a little bit crazy to me. But if one thing is also clear, it's that Mr.Beast is likely not going to let anything stop him from pursuing his original plan before all this drama unfolded. And he's just going to keep rolling with the punches. At this point, I think he's moved on. I really don't expect him to even make a statement about any of the dog pack videos or like go on video or go on a podcast and actually talk about the Chris situation either. All we're going to get is like this PR apology statement from his Twitter page. And even like from a YouTube standpoint, he's just kept it moving. He's kept uploading videos as he normally would. Okay, guys, so it is officially the next day, and I do have a couple of updates because this tweet right here from Dan TDM, it really pissed off the boys involved with this operation. So he says, what happened to YouTubers, man?
You know, I heard about this, and if you don't know who Dan is a huge content creator with over 30 million followers. What happened to YouTubers, man? I cannot say this anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. See, I'm on the fence about this because Dan has also sold products. He's also sold, like, you know, kids merch line, and I think he also sold toys and whatnot. So I'm on the fence with that. But I do agree to a degree when you're following an artist, a celebrity, whoever it is, you kind of put your trust into them, and it's like these kids and their parents, they trust Mr.Beast, KSI, Logan Paul to be, I guess you could say, a good role model, even though I don't think you should look to any celebrity or any influencer as a role model. So I agree with him on that, but it's like the pot calling the kettle black. You sold shit multiple times, my boy.
Man, I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. And obviously, I absolutely agree with this sentiment here. They're framing this like, oh, we're the healthier alternative, when really it's still the same processed crap. And so KSI responds first. I guess he thought this would be like a slam dunk, where he shares some of this guy Dan TDM's products, and it appears that they're all just pretty much toys or little figurines. I don't really get how this is relevant towards any sort of argument he could be making, because these toys aren't going to ruin the health of the kids that he was likely promoting them to. And if he's just trying to shit on the product itself, saying it's like low grade, well, that's quite ironic because he sold the very same thing. And so obviously people start to make the argument towards him that he's really just talking about the food and it being processed shit. And so he says, but he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? Well, yeah, he might have promoted this subscription service 9 years ago, keep in mind, but that in no way equates to him heading this company and relentlessly promoting a product that he owns, that he's going to make the majority of the profit from, that is obviously not going to be good for anyone. Now here's where Logan comes around to
I don't know. It's like they're all still all in the same fucking pot of doing dumb shit.
respond to the same tweet where he says, I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our life creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version you're upset, then don't eat it. Honestly, I just find this to be another really lazy cop-out. Like, dude, no YouTuber is going to be mad at a fellow YouTuber for getting out there and expanding their business, but when you're doing it in this way that just looks so damn lazy, and obviously you're like peddling these products on kids, I think that some criticism there is absolutely fair. Not even to mention that I'm pretty sure they, allegedly, found some lead within some Prime, okay? I think they've been sued a couple of times for it.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't want to say too much because Prime be going crazy with copyrighting people's videos and striking channels and all that, but supposedly it's like, man, it's a lot of shit that they be jacking us in Prime. I ain't gonna lie, I junked that a few times with my coworkers and all that. I ain't gonna say their names because they discreet people, but I done put them on to that, and it's like, damn.
Guess you don't want to say nothing about that. And even the virtuous Mr.Beast had to come through with his reply to this very same tweet, okay? It rubbed them really the wrong way.
All right, let me say one more thing too before I click off this video because I don't want this shit to be too long. I feel like when people like Logan Paul, rappers, like when a face of a big face comes out and promotes something, they face more like backlash than like a brand like Louis Vuitton, Google, Nike, because there's no direct face to them. When you think of Prime, you directly think of KSI, Logan Paul. You feel what I'm saying? It's like if I come up with a clothing line and the garments is just trash, but yeah, I'm charging $200 for it. You directly hate on me. But now if you know there's a CEO and a head CEO and a co-founder and somebody else that's invested into the company, it's like, damn, who do we hate on? We could just hate on the brand and talk about it, but it's like, who do we directly hate on? So me personally, I don't even think I would have responded to a lot of this.
He says Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and count.
You're just gonna skip around. You're just gonna skip around this
existing problem. They would also release this short video doing a direct comparison between Lunchly and Lunchables, and this is where you get some of that classic Mr.Beast marketing, which is pretty much just shitting on your opponent.
Lunchly versus Lunchables. With Lunchly,
but you see what I'm saying? It's like he's saying you can't do that, but I'm pretty sure Verizon, T-Mobile, a lot of these companies do that. But like I said, nobody calls them out for these same things because there's no direct face to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Double the amount of liquid. Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch bar. Feastables Crunch Bar. If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, who would have guessed they hate them?
Trying Lunchly.
I bet they're gonna love them.
We're not biased at all, but ours is way better. This is a Lunchly salsa right here.
I mean, me personally, I don't think if I had a product, I don't think I would compare myself or compare my stuff to the other people or other products. I think that is a bit different, but like I said, mad big companies, multi-billion-dollar companies do this shit all the time.
The consistency, the texture, and this is Lunchables. This look, it's watery. I can't even look at that. With 400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go give it a try.
Yeah, personally, I would not be.
Hold on, how much is Lunchables? Because it's like if it's a little bit cheaper and it's a little bit healthier, why not? Like, why not? Let me see. That should say, hold on. It's showing me like the tiny Lunchables, like the ones that come with like 3 crackers, 3 cheese. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the one that's like similar priced around this, or around like $6. So like $2 more, I guess. $2 more for it to be a bit unhealthier.
Partaking, I might make a little video just to compare this to a Lunchable so I can collect some ad dollars. But yeah, guys, you really do have to start thinking about what you're putting into your body. You know, I had to have that realization a couple years back. I was just eating like an absolute pig, ordering DoorDash all the fucking time, filling my body with all this different processed food and chemicals. And honestly, past like your physical appearance, when you're digesting all of that nonsense, it can straight up make you mentally unhealthy, okay? All that shit is going straight to your brain. It's what's literally fueling the machine that is your body. And just picture like if your body was a car, it'd be like dumping a bunch of used, nasty oil into it.
I heard that term before. He definitely heard that term before too. It was like, imagine if you get one car for the rest of your life. Like one car. Are you going to spend 5-10 years putting bad oil in it? Probably not. You're probably going to treat it the best you can. So it's like, treat your body the same. You feel me?
Like, it's not going to make for a very efficient machine. But either way, I do want to know what you guys think about this down below.
Alright, this probably do like 1-2 more videos and get the fuck off this shit. Let me see. There will never be another live streamer like iShowSpeed.
You're listening to.
Yo, YouTube don't play about their ads anymore, man. Like, you can't get around that shit.
So,
not long ago, when iShowSpeed was blowing up, this man was one of the most hated content creators. I know, crazy, right? Compared to now.
And the stream he goes to.
Nah, Speed is still like pretty hated. I think some of it has like wandered away, but Speed is still pretty hated. Because when they made that list the other day of like top 10 influencers, there's no reason why Speed was not number 1 or even number 2 or even on the list in general. So Speed is still like a controversial, hated YouTuber or streamer.
Want to give a hero shout out to everybody. Ronaldo. Take this. Take it. Take it. Take it. Seriously. No, take it. No, don't cry, please.
But at one point, this man was a walking controversial merchant.
All right, hold on, wait. All right, but look, though. I got
No. I'm not going to play that because he was wilding. I'm not playing that.
How? Well, he became an unlikely hero to many when speaking out about the situation in the Middle East. He's pulling off these crazy stunts like it's nothing. And it comes to the point where if this guy doesn't win a streaming award or gain some kind of recognition, the internet is going to be on fire. It's at that point now where he made a huge mark on streaming that he's already at legend status. No doubt. The evolution of this man's run needs to be studied. How did iShowSpeed go from being known for being controversial to being...
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was checking Speed numbers the other day. And Speed is supposed to be the biggest... Outside of Kabi Lame, that TikTok nigga, he's supposed to be the biggest African-American black content creator with over 150 million followers in the next 5 years, averaging 10 to 30 million views per video. That's fucking crazy.
By the public and known worldwide. Like, who would have thought that Speed is arguably a better person than Mr.Beast in 2024? It doesn't make sense. And if you don't agree, well, let's...
I think what kind of helps Speed be a quote-unquote better person is the fact that he's so young. Like, the nigga just turned 19 or 18 because he just graduated last year. So he's so young. So it's like people give him a slap on the wrist for some of the bullshit he does. Don't get me wrong. Some people still criticize him like he a 30-year-old, but he gets a slap on the wrist for a lot of shit.
Let's understand why there will never ever be a live streamer like iShowSpeed. Speed's journey began like that of many aspiring YouTubers. He uploaded his first video on December 21st, 2017, which was a simple gameplay video without any commentary. As expected, the video didn't gain much...
Damn, 2017, he blew it fast. Pause.
Attention. He followed up with a...
Is that fast?
Second video, which was also just gameplay, and it met with the same response. Recognizing that his initial approach wasn't working, Speed decided to pivot. It was early 2018, and Fortnite was dominating the gaming scene. He jumped on the trend and started posting Fortnite content, hoping to ride the wave off of the game's popularity. However, this didn't work. He then expanded his efforts to Twitch, but once again, it didn't work. You see, but it wasn't until the pandemic hit in 2020 that Speed's journey truly began to take off. With the world in lockdown and people searching for new forms of entertainment, Speed saw an opportunity. He began streaming daily, bringing crazy levels of energy to his broadcasts. It wasn't just about the games anymore. It was just Speed being Speed.
Yeah, at the time, Speed had to be like 15, bro. Not even like 14, 15. That's crazy when you think about it.
Speed's streams were a roller coaster of emotions, laughter, rage.
Just peep. He said you're gonna get hit at least with 30 ads before the video end. I be hating that shit.
Frustration, all played out in real time for his growing audience. By 2021, iShowSpeed was no longer just another streamer. His subscriber count skyrocketed from a modest 10,000 to over 4 million in just 1 year, with a peak increase of 1 million subscribers in a mere 6 days. Speed knew how to keep viewers engaged. His signature rage moments or his barking became a staple of his brand. These moments, often clipped and shared on TikTok and YouTube, went viral, drawing in millions of new viewers every time he went on stream. But the relationship between Speed and his parents tell a deeper story. While he speaks about his dad with admiration,
I love you, Dad. You're my inspiration.
That was huge, man. Don't touch me, dude.
JTWXX.
Thanks, man.
Can you say hi, Yas?
his tone shifts when it comes to his mom.
I just built one.
didn't cuss. I didn't cuss. Okay.
You got yelled at by your mom.
Yo, that's mad black families. Niggas be scared of their moms.
He talking bad about me.
You need a spanking. You're a bad boy, Speed.
I'm weak.
It's clear that the bond with his mother is more complicated, marked by moments of tension and misunderstanding, especially when it came to his streaming career. In his early streams, his mom would make frequent visits into his room because he would go full speed. We don't know the full situation between him and his mom, but this would leave a sad in Speed whenever this happened.
Oh.
Nah, turning off the Wi-Fi, that's some hating shit. I ain't gonna lie, we would have to have a talk after that. Speed was probably like 16 though. Imagine telling your mom that you gotta talk at 16 and you try and press her. Man, she would have whipped your ass so fast. Like, damn.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. So now my mom wanna come off the internet now. My mom wanna come off the internet. My mom wanna cut off the internet.
Like, you fumbling the bag, shorty. I could put you in a $5 million mansion. Like,
man, while I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do. You see how that sound? My mom wanna come off the fucking internet. So why you cut off the internet?
yeah, the relationship with him and his mom do seem weird.
Quit cussing.
Ain't my business
what? I
though.
asked you to quit cussing. Quit cussing. Quit cussing.
Do that make sense? I'm a grown ass man. In my room doing what I love to do.
Bro, he like 16. He tried.
Around.
In fact, it went as far as Speed's mom wanting him to quit streaming altogether because of the hate comments she was seeing from her son. Speed and her mom argued, and Speed obviously didn't want to stop something that was building rapidly.
Alright, man, so unfortunately, chat, it might seem crazy, but I got kicked out, man. I got kicked out, bro. You know what I'm saying, chat? And then you feel me? Like, hold on, wait, y'all. Like, let me speak on some real shit, though, bro. So basically, y'all, me and my mother got into it, okay? I'm not about to bring it. I'm not to bring the personal information out on YouTube. I'm no longer in Ohio no more. I'm now, chat, unfortunately, y'all. I'm like...
Montre donated $4.99 through Super Chat. We don't care.
I'm being dead ass serious. All right, y'all, like, for real, chat. I'm being dead ass, like, I'm being super serious, man. Like, dead ass serious, man. I am gone, bro. I am no longer in Ohio, man. Unfortunately, I got into it with my mother, and I moved out. I'm actually somewhere. I'm not, you feel me? I can't... Like, chat, like, I don't even know no more, chat. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro? Like, real quick, y'all.
One Key cards earn 3% at One Key Cash for travel, on groceries, dining.
I mean, you could argue Speed's mom had a...
I mean, ain't gonna lie, that's probably heartbreaking at like, because like I said, dude is definitely like 15, 16 there. That's probably heartbreaking at that age.
point. This man was at one point setting fireworks in his damn house, trashing his room, breaking things, going full mode. To mom, it just doesn't make sense how this works because probably the era she was from.
Yeah, I was about to say she from a new era. Nowadays, I be seeing parents force their kids to stream and play games. Like, yo, you finna get that bag. Like, you finna get that bag. Like, stream till 5 a.m. I don't care. You got school tomorrow. I'll call the teacher and tell her you sick, and we'll go get you a little doctor. No, like, parents be wilding nowadays. Like, they starting to understand a bit.
Not knowing about the streaming stuff, but you know, people like
Me
us
personally,
know how you can become successful with the streaming stuff. He eventually got kicked out and moved in with his dad in Detroit.
I wonder what I would do if my kid was wilding like that, though. It's like part of me will understand, but then part of me will also want you to respect my rules. I probably have to give him like a separate crib or something for that, because you're not about to be fucking in my room and all that, unless I got the bread for it. It's like a lot of things vary, man. A lot of things vary.
Where he would continue streams without the need to hold back from a more chill father. His father also knows a thing or two about content creation because, you know, when Actual Speed's meat got exposed, his father dropped a track or a diss track on him. So, yeah, cool father, I guess. You could say...
What? 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 When ISO Speed got exposed, his father dropped a diss track on him. Yeah, I'm curious to listen, but then it's like, what the fuck? Why would my father drop a diss track on me if my joint just got leaked? What? What was he saying? Like, was he dissing him as a human overall? Was he dissing his... Nah, that sounds like some Ayo shit. What the fuck? Your own father, though?
About content creation because, you know, when Actual Speed's meat got exposed, his father dropped a track or a diss track on him. So, yeah, cool father, I guess.
What?
You could say Speed moving into Detroit was a blessing in disguise because he had the freedom to do practically whatever he wanted. Speed's big break came when he went to LA in 2021 to live with Aiden Ross for a bit. Aiden Ross is also a streamer, I'm pretty sure you know him. Aiden and Ricegum, a YouTuber, found Speed when he had like 100K.
Sure, they say you gotta play the diss track. I don't know about that. I ain't even trying to listen to that Ayo shit. It's probably mad gay shit in it. Why would you talk about your son's beef though? Like, that's the part I'm confused about. Or why would you diss your son if he just got exposed? That's like kicking me while I'm down. Whole internet was probably bashing on him like, Nah, that's fake weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Dubs. Adrian was hesitant to bring Speed to LA because obviously he doesn't trust him. They don't know each other except through online. Obviously, you know, it makes sense.
When I talked about it, I think you were at 100K when I first said that, or 50. I don't know where you're at. Something like that. You're averaging like 1,000 viewers. So boom, Rice come hit you up, and at first like Rice, I don't want this kid here. He might be fucking weird. I don't know who. He just screams and barks. I'm very scared. I don't know.
You know what I find crazy? I'm not trying to make this a double standard man-woman thing, but I don't think there would have been another place in the world or anywhere where it would have been okay to fly out a 15 or 16-year-old girl so that y'all could do content, film hours and stream and be in private and all that. Because he a dude, it's a little bit different. People care less. You feel what I'm saying? If this was a girl, her mom would have been there, pops would have been there, security, all types of shit. Because I think Speed did end up going out there as a 16, 15-year-old, some shit.
Yeah, Rice don't text me, but like, come out to LA. Like, LA? I'm what? I'm like,
what were you at the time? Like,
I was
just like years ago.
This was years ago. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, Rice gonna a streaming legend too. Well, YouTube legend.
and my mom's like, hell no.
Yeah.
You said just American gang.
I'm like, please.
I mean, in other countries, they probably would have chopped your head off for saying some shit like that. Like, yo, you trying to fly out his Jamaican daughter? What? He would have found your ass. He would have popped up and fucked you up probably.
Please, mom, I kept begging her every.
Boy or girl, that's nasty work. Could have got lined all the way up. I'm not gonna lie. I think nowadays celebrities are not even more so scared about getting lined. I think they more so scared about getting canceled. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, celebrities are still dying, getting laced, getting shot, killed, robbed. But it's like, I feel like a lot of celebrities, and I think this would probably be a discussion, actually. Do y'all think celebrities are more scared of getting canceled or getting, like, robbed, shot, and killed? Because this cancel culture shit, that shit just popping out left and right. Niggas finding old tweets, all types of shit. And depending on the type of fan base you got, that cancel culture shit might affect you. But I'm not gonna lie, cancel culture don't work for a lot of people. It depends on the type of fan base you have. Like, if you're a YouTuber or a streamer or a rapper and you built up your fan base around sensitive topics or topics that you don't really touch upon, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like, if you a streamer, like, I'm trying to think of somebody, for example. It's just hard to cancel certain people. Like, if that streamer tends to not have a I don't give a fuck attitude, he tends to find fans that have that same attitude. So now if y'all trying to cancel him for some shit that he should give a fuck about, his fans are not going to give a fuck about what y'all trying to cancel him for. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, it's like when people try to cancel Eminem. Eminem never gave a fuck. So his fans don't give a fuck what he says or does. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like academics. Academics don't give a fuck. So when they try to cancel him, his fans don't give a fuck. So his fans are not going nowhere. Now, there's this YouTuber. His name is D'Angelo. I'm going to leave my opinions on him out of it. But if you know who that is, he a pretty big YouTuber, like 2 million followers. He tends to make videos where he likes to bash people, in my opinion. Cancel people and all that type of stuff. So the day he mentioned something about Starbucks and a war in a certain place, people try to cancel him. But that's his fan base. His fan base, he's known for being all that sensitive shit, canceling people's shit, critiquing people's content and all that type of shit, being child friendly and all that. So it's like, that's his fan base. That's what he built up. I'm not trying to build up that fan base. I ain't gonna lie. I know I be saying some wild shit. I know the stuff I watch is wild, and I just want to bring y'all along with that. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to build up that sensitive, soft-ass fan base that's trying to cancel me every 5 seconds. I want fan bases that ain't gonna give a fuck, like on some Eminem shit, some Family Guy shit. You feel what I'm saying? You just gotta build your fan base up for that. But let me see what you said. You said because they can literally just get bored. Wait. You said they definitely scared of more cancellations because they can literally just be bored and get you out of here. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Depending on your fan base. Like, I'm telling you, there's certain people that that had that I don't give a fuck attitude 99% of their career, and their fans got that same attitude towards them. It's like, y'all not about to cancel Eminem. Y'all not about to cancel Act. You know how many times they didn't cancel Act? Every time the nigga go live, he got 30 to 40,000 viewers. Don't look like he canceled to me. So
every day. You know, a kid coming out from Ohio, specifically Cincinnati, coming all the way to LA is like.
Speed is another one. Speed is a wild fucking kid. You think you about to cancel him? You're not canceling him. Now, Kai, in my opinion, I think he can be canceled. I'm not saying I think the cancel will hurt him a lot, but I think to a degree Kai can be canceled. Because Kai puts himself out there more like as a content creator, that's like for the people. So I think in my opinion, Kai can be canceled. But Speed, like I said, that nigga Speed just be wilding. Like, he speak his mind, just be geeking. Like, I don't think we can cancel Speed. Not only that, he's young. His fans is young.
Not happening. But yeah, I went to LA. I was nervous. I'm nervous. I'm talking about heart beating. I just sit on the screen all day. Never met nobody famous a day in my life.
You were in your room and you
literally
started stream.
Yeah. Started the room. Then Raymond came in. Then like 30 minutes after, I meet Aiden.
The cleanest handshake ever, bro.
Cleanest handshake. Literally, that was literally our first time.
$99 for super chat.
At that time, Aiden Ross was already a well-established figure in the streaming world and was known for his ability to draw big names into his streams, especially from the music industry. Aiden was a zesty, charismatic streamer who had a unique ability to keep viewers entertained just like Speed. 2021 was prime Aiden, let's put it like that. In many ways, Speed became Aiden's sidekick during this period. Aiden provided the platform, the audience, and the structure, while Speed brought the chaos and the energy. Viewers loved the chemistry between...
That's how you get canceled, trying to appease every group. That's what I'm saying. These certain people build up their fan base like that, trying to appease every group. I don't want to appease every group. I know people not gonna like me, and I don't give a fuck. I promise you that. I don't give a fuck. The videos that I watch should tell you I don't give a fuck. I overly curse in my videos. When people tell me to stop cursing my videos so much, to tell you that I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. So I don't want that type of fan base. It's like, oh my gosh, that's you didn't talk about this, and you forgot to say this. Oh my god, you're canceled. Suck a dick. The fuck? No. I don't like that shit. You said Kai is one more thing away from cancellation. I think it would depend on what he's getting canceled for. If it's something small, I don't think so. But if it's something big, like another crazy accusation, yeah, I think he might be done. Because it's bad enough that he's already looked at as like that controversial streamer where multiple things that happened around him or on his stream. You say, yup, for the people he fit in every demographic, that's not good if you worry about cancellations. You literally got to have damn near PR God. If Kai get accused of, it might be raps, especially after those last two accusations. That's what I'm saying. If he get accused of one of those things again, I think part of cancel culture, though, is giving into it. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed when a lot of these celebrities get canceled, they stop posting. They stop dropping music. They stop making videos. They take a little break or whatever. Why the fuck are you doing that? Like, do you realize your core audience and your core fan base, the people that's even pushing you, they know who you are if you were being honest? Now, if you're like Ice Spice is actually a great example. Ice Spice is popular for being pretty and having this nice girl demeanor and, you know, all that type of shit. But it's like, if you always had that, if Ice Spice was who she was, if Ice Spice presented who she was, genuinely as who she was, she wouldn't have gotten canceled. But it's the fact that her whole image was this good girl with a fat ass, and now she's looked at as the evil girl with a little ass. So yeah, she's packed up out of here. I think Ice Spice is a great example. So I don't know, man.
Between Aiden's provocative humor and Speed's unfiltered energy, which often led to viral moments. For
Same
Speed,
thing with Aiden. Aiden, you not cancel him. Aiden done left YouTube streaming for mad fucking long, multiple times, and niggas, he's still around. He done said multiple controversial things. I ain't even gonna repeat some of the shit he said. He's still around. Aiden don't care to appease to everybody. He don't care to, you know what I'm saying? To be that guy that everybody's gonna shake hands with and be cool with. He's not that guy. There's certain people that's mad scared to speak their mind or tell them who they actually is. I'm not that person. I'm not perfect.
this collaboration was crucial. Being associated with Aiden gave him access to a much larger audience and allowed him to showcase his style to a broader viewer base. Their streams became most-watched content. This is also the era when the Ash Cash clip happened. As Speed's popularity grew, the dynamics began to shift. He started to pull in numbers that matched
I don't like that though. I don't like how they was. I feel like they was purposely doing mad AO stuff just to like get clout and shit.
Viewer asked him about his favorite football player. Speed's answer: Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey. It quickly became a viral moment. Ronaldo being the most followed person on Instagram with the.
Yo, speaking of Ronaldo and being the most followed person on Instagram, the people that's watching this live right now and the people that's gonna watch this later, because you know YouTube gonna upload the live as a regular video later. I didn't know this, but cricket is the biggest sport in the world, and I don't know if somebody's doing this already. But part of the reason why Speed has blew past so many content creators and even regular celebrities is because he's kind of following the wave of football, but not only that, Cristiano Ronaldo, which, like he said, is the most followed person on Instagram and followed person in the world. But if you take that back, peel some layers back, there's a sport that's bigger than soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. It's cricket. And there's this one dude, he's like top of the top. Like, you know how you got Ronaldo and Messi for soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. There's this dude named Virat Kohli. Like, he's like some Indian dude. Keep in mind, there's billions of Indian people in the world. So imagine somebody Indian or colored tap into cricket. Not only that, you tap in and basically be what Speed is for Ronaldo for the Virat Kohli dude. That Virat Kohli dude got like over 700 million followers. I'm telling you, somebody can replicate that shit down to a fucking T and do what Speed does and easily blow the fuck up. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, matter of fact, because it is gonna take some time. But bro, he be like, I'm telling you, when you that level of famous, like I said, cricket is the second biggest sport in the world. Bro, he posts his wife and it'd be like 15 million likes, 200 million views. His wife has like 70+ million followers alone for the simple fact she's his wife. Like, once you reach that level of like Ronaldo, Virat Kohli fame. You on a different level. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can pull up his numbers real quick. Yeah, he only 35 years old, so he gonna be playing for like another 10 years. Somebody could definitely do it. Somebody probably doing it right now. Let me see if I can pull his Instagram. The nigga's numbers is crazy. Crazy. Hold on, Virat. There we go. 270 million followers on Instagram. Let me see. Look at this shit. Posted his wife June 30th. Yo, 16 million likes. 159,000 comments. 170,000 shares. Keep in mind, whenever there's like, whatever number likes there is, multiply that by 20. That's how many people typically seen it when it comes to these bigger pages. So that means over 360 million people seen that post of him and his wife. Then under that, another one, 21 million. 820,000 comments. 828,000 shares. Over 500 people done seen this fucking post. I'm telling you, if there's not an iShow Speed that's doing what Speed does for this nigga, you fucking stupid. And if you're doing it, I commend you, because I'm telling you, you're going to blow up off this shit. Especially if you Indian. Like, I'm not even trying to bash them or nothing, but I'm saying you relate to them more. That's their sport. They run that. He's the face of cricket. I didn't even know cricket was this big. Like, they do games and it's like 200 million people casually watching this shit. Nah, this is crazy. I'm just still going through this shit. This shit is crazy. I'm trying to find his wife's Instagram because I know he tagged her in something. There we go. Look, his wife has damn near 70 million followers. Yo, some of these girls are celebrities because the dude that they with. And I guarantee you she getting 1 to 4 million likes per post. Told you. Most recent post, 1.7 million likes. Easily seen by 30 plus million people. 3 million likes, 1 million like, 2.4 million likes. And I guarantee you whenever she posts them, 5, 6, 7, 8 million likes. Let me see. She just posted them here. 14 fucking million likes on her page, my nigga. Yo, let's get back to the Speed video. Getting carried away. I'm telling you, there's so much money and clout in this social media shit. This fame shit, like, it's crazy, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never watched a cricket game in my life. I didn't even know cricket was big like that until I did some research. I was looking up the biggest sports because me and this girl was having a debate about what's bigger, NBA or soccer. And at first, I thought it was NBA because that's all I know. That's where I'm from. You feel what I'm saying? We don't really watch soccer or care about Ronaldo, Messi, and all that. But then she started showing me the numbers. I'm like, what the fuck? Wow, mad these niggas got 100 million followers, 20 million followers, getting $300 million contracts and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I started doing more research. And I'm like, nah, you dead ass right. Soccer is way bigger. And then I was looking up like the most watched sports. Cricket was number 1, soccer was number 2. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, just do what I show Speed do, but for cricket. And dick ride that nigga. You know how Speed be? Ronaldo. Just Virat Kohli. I'm telling you, do that, bro. I'm telling you, guaranteed at least 20 million followers in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm telling you. And if you don't think Speed is making at least 5 to 8 million a month, you fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie, you stupid. You don't all know social media work. Speed is making a crazy bag.
Oh, and of course, a superstar football athlete. He is the perfect celeb for Speed to associate himself with. Football, or soccer as it's known in the US, is the most popular sport globally. Ronaldo gained over 30 million subscribers on YouTube in less than a month, passing iShow Speed's half a decade of hard-earned live streaming just like that. So could you say Speed is leeching off of Ronaldo? Nah, maybe. But it's smart though, even if Speed is unaware of how much this helped his brand. No, he's aware, trust me. Speed tapped into a vast global fan base. His iconic...
That's what I'm saying. You know how many people them became big off the NBA? Like you mentioned, Duke Dennis, Flight, Chris So Smooth, whatever his name is. It's people that did that off the NBA, but they are nowhere near the level of Speed. Bro, why is Speed pregnant in the background with Ronaldo? Even the video Speed meeting Ronaldo. Y'all know that video got over 960 million views? Like, bro, that video has almost 1 billion fucking views. And if you count all the people that retweeted it, it probably has well over 1 billion. But on Speed's page alone, if you add his Instagram and Instagram and YouTube, that video has over 960 million views. And that was like 2 weeks ago. The shit probably got 970, 980 now, but...
Chant, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong or right. I don't know.
That is wild in the back.
This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Hey.
Welcome to Greek Teak, where we put the Greek in Teak.
It's a nod to Ronaldo's fame.
You say you just found out about that, John, like a year ago. Didn't even think it was a real sport. That shit is definitely a real sport. I'm saying I didn't think people was going crazy for it either until I was really doing the research. Like, way bigger than basketball, NASCAR racing, Red Bull racing, NFL. Bro, 1 billion people watch that, John. That's what I'm saying. There's no reason why a YouTuber or a streamer meeting a football player has that many views. But it's both their star power combined. That's why.
As goal celebration. It's instantly recognizable to football fans everywhere. In a way, this chant wasn't just a random outburst. It was an accidental and low-key, the best move to create a connection with the international audience that might not have otherwise discovered his content. Speed didn't stop at aligning himself with Ronaldo. He began to shift his content to focus more on football in general. This included playing FIFA, discussing football matches with other people, and making provocative statements about football stars like Messi.
Stop! Bro, stop putting Messi, bro. Stop putting Messi in my clip, dog. Stop putting. I don't want to see this. Bro, no. Keep asking for. I'm not signing no Messi kid, bro. This kid right here. So you know I don't like Messi, right?
I don't know you don't like him. I know you like Ronaldo, but you can appreciate Messi being good as well, right?
Hey, you know what? Messi, like, really might be the worst football player in the world. Don't ever show me that kid, man. What is wrong with you? What are you doing here? What is you doing here? Talk to me.
It was just crazy because Speed is like 16, 17 in like 99% of these clips.
What is you doing here? Let's go, baby.
The controversy surrounding his
You see what I'm saying? No, he can get away with doing a lot of this weird shit because he was a minor. He's young. He's dumb. He's going to learn.
Such as calling Messi the worst football player in the world, while praising Ronaldo wasn't just...
Yo, whoever watching, comment or text me because this shit don't tell me who's watching.
It was a move to engage fans who are passionate about the sport and their favorite players. Listen, the power of football as a global unifier cannot be understated, and Speed's ability to leverage this is a clear indicator of his understanding of global culture. He was able to break out of the US and appeal to audiences in Europe, South America, Africa, and Asia. These are continents where football is more than just a sport. It's a way of life. Like, look at this clip when Speed was in a controversial place when a fake Ronaldo showed up for this crypto scam.
Welcome.
You think Speed actually thought that was Ronaldo? Or when Speed streamed the World Cup, it was Argentina versus France. Speed wanted France to win, and he didn't want Argentina to win. Simple as that. France lost, Argentina won. Argentina has Messi that Speed quote-unquote hates, and he had to wear an Argentina jersey if they won. It was a bet. So look what happens after revealing the jersey.
You see that shit though? 18 million views, 12,000 comments. Wow, man. Tell me if somebody going to the NBA finals that's not already a huge celebrity is doing those type of numbers. No.
He trashes it. You might not think that's a big deal, but to a lot of football fans, it is. Some random old man from Argentina commented on Speed's video and said this. It gets like that in football, y'all. Speed's ability to go beyond language barriers has been a crucial factor in his global success. Despite speaking English, which is not the first language for much of the world, Speed has still managed to build a big international audience. How, though? One of the most effective ways Speed has overcome the language barrier is through his use of visual and physical humor. His exaggerated reactions and over-the-top antics don't require translation to be understood. Laughter is a universal language. For example, when you watch a random clip of this... That's funny, right? Maybe. But it's eye candy. This is no different to Speed's content. When he pulls off crazy stunts like this, it's like you gotta watch this.
That's what I'm saying. If you a content creator, bro, appreciate you. If you a content creator, do that same shit with cricket, bro. Just make sure you 30 and under. Don't be 35, 36 plus. Getting mad hype and shit in your videos. Don't do all that extra shit, my nigga. You could get away with that as 23, 24, 25 even. I'm telling you, man. Just run up that bag. I'm telling you, it's easy.
Because ain't no way. One of the most interesting things about Speed is how his online persona and who he really is have blended together so much that it's hard to tell if he's being himself or not. When you watch him on camera, you can see he's definitely playing things up. His reactions are bigger, his behavior is crazier, but at the same time, it doesn't feel fake. It feels like he's just being himself, only with the volume turned up just a little bit, or maybe max, I don't know. As he's gotten older and more experienced in making content, we've seen him start to take on more serious roles. Take, for example, his recent support for the Free Palestine movement shows that he's aware of what's happening in the world and that he's using his platform to bring attention to important issues. While Speed is mostly known for making people laugh and doing wild stuff, moments like this show that he understands the influence he has and isn't afraid to use it to raise awareness. And that, my friends, is why there will never ever be a live streamer like I Show Speed. His mix of raw energy, authenticity, and the willingness to step outside of just being an entertainer makes him unique in the streaming world. Speed isn't just about putting on a show. He's a figure who's continually evolving and finding new ways to connect with his audience and the world around him.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Speed, I could be wrong. Like, you never know until shit happens, but I feel like Speed has a fan base where I'm not gonna say it's impossible for him to fall off. I don't think he's got there yet. I think very few celebrities have gotten to that level where it's impossible for them to fall off. But I think he's very close. I think he's probably a year or two away from having that like life hardcore fan base that's just gonna rock out with him forever. Like, I'm telling you, somebody like Nicki, you don't think she could drop an album 2 decades from now and do 100,000 first week? I think she can. Virgil Abloh, RIP to him. If he drops some Off-White a decade from now, his shit still would have went crazy. Like, there's certain people that have just fan bases where it's like they here for good. Same thing with Eminem. Eminem dropping music I heard for like 2.5 decades. Like, let me see. This is a video I want to react to, but I heard streamers been getting this shit taken down. The humiliation rituals of Twitch streamers. I don't think I'm gonna watch that tonight, at least, because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of things to say about that. One thing I will say about YouTube and streaming and shit is, if you know me, I always wanted to be famous. Like, 3 things I always wanted to have since I was young. Girls, like since the age of like 9. Girls, money, fame. Always wanted to have those 3 things. And when I was younger, first I wanted to be a guitar player. Then it was a drummer. Then it was just in a band in general. Then I wanted to be an actor. Then I wanted to be a musician for a small period of time. And then eventually I wanted to be a YouTuber. And then slightly wanted to be a rapper again. But for the most part, it's always been YouTube. And that's because YouTube, in my opinion, was like the only career path where you could get fame and money and the girls and the cars and all that type of shit without having to sacrifice and sell your soul and do low shit where you got to sell your morals to get to a certain place in life. But it's like, nowadays, content creation has definitely sadly been compromised, where the biggest creators, I mean, we seen it happen now with Dr. Disrespect, Mr.Beast and them. You had to do some foul shit or some fucked up shit or promote certain things that you don't believe in promoting, but you have to promote it to get that far in life. And to me, to a degree, it saddens me, because that means YouTube and Instagram and Twitch is no longer 100% organic, where like if somebody blow up, it's genuinely because they fans. It's like nowadays, somebody blew up, YouTube pushed that button and made their channel blow up. And there's even conversations of RP to the old CEO of YouTube, of her saying, oh my gosh, Juicer, we got to get you a YouTube channel where like you play games and stuff like that, and we're going to blow you up. We're going to push you everywhere. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have millions of followers and stuff like that. You're going to be like one of the biggest faces. And that's what I'm saying. It's like the game has been compromised. It's not the same. And even academics, I don't know if y'all know DJ Academics. A lot of you probably do. Somebody told them something similar when it came to TikTok. They was like, yo, just make a TikTok, make videos on this and this and this subject. Don't talk about these things. We're going to give you 10,000 followers a day. And how many content creators we know sound like that? Like, them niggas just blew up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, they got 5 million followers. You ain't hear about no viral moments of them. You didn't hear about them slowly bubbling up and sizzling. Niggas just out of nowhere, 5 million followers and shit. So that's what I'm saying. I've always been like a social media, I guess you would say, baby. Because I've been watching YouTube and shit since like 2010, 2011. So it's now see it's turned into this with Twitch streamers and YouTubers and shit just selling their soul and their morals for money and clout. It's like, damn. It's like, to a degree, you don't stand a chance if you're not about to be in the same boat as them. Like, you might get far, but are you going to reach that 10 million follower mark? Probably not. 20 million follower mark? Probably not. So, let me see. I'll probably do one more video. Yeah. I'm curious to see how this goes. Let me see. Yo, this is what I'm saying. This is a random clip of Speed with 113 million views. If y'all don't get on that cricket joint, I'm telling you, or put somebody on about doing it, I'm curious to see what this is. I'm guessing he gonna run around and some shit fast, but let me see. Let's just clear this. How Caleb City broke all the rules and still won. I ain't heard of this nigga in a minute.
On YouTube, you're supposed to make longer videos and upload regularly if you want to make it, or at least that's what other YouTube gurus say. But when you look at Caleb City, well, he seems to break all the rules. He has only uploaded one video that is over 10 minutes long, and that was just a compilation of his vines. Normally, he just uploads very short videos, and
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard of my boy Caleb City in a minute. Let me check and make sure he's still doing good. Yo, am I the only person that do that when you like grew up on iCarly? Like, whatever show it is, like I grew up on some of these people. It's like you just be want to check to see that they still doing good, like they still eating they clout, still doing numbers, they still getting new TV shows, movies. Yeah, he's still doing good numbers. He's still doing like 1 to 2 million views, sometimes 3 million views per video. I like seeing shit like that. Like, even if I don't watch you, I still hope you're doing good. Like, You made my childhood type shit.
And I mean, that's completely fine. Those videos are still very entertaining. However, the part that doesn't seem to make any sense is the frequency at which he uploads. There's normally at least a 1 month gap in between his videos, and that is just something that should not be happening for videos that short, and it goes against what all the YouTube gurus say. In the 8+ years he has been making videos on YouTube, he has uploaded only about 250 videos, which comes out to about 30 videos a year on average. However, as of more recently, it is less than half of that. And recently, he has been uploading maybe 50 to 20 minutes of content each year, which is just insane. If you compare him to other similar channels such as Long Beach Griffy, Lou Ratchet, and Man Carrying Thing, then those guys just upload a whole lot more, and they follow the conventional strategy for uploading short videos. And then you also have other channels like Leonard Young and RDC World that upload these short skits but are doing longer videos and still uploading more than Caleb. And on the other side of the spectrum, you have people like Blueprint that are uploading videos well over an hour long and doing it even more frequently than Caleb. I mean, a single Blueprint video makes up years worth of content that Caleb uploads. So I think it's pretty clear that Caleb is just going against everything that you're supposed to be doing in order to become successful on YouTube. I mean, he literally doesn't even have actual thumbnail.
Let me see. Said don't end it after this video. This shit entertaining. Do like 2 more videos at least. I honestly only have 2 more videos, to be honest. That's over 10 minutes. The other video that I have, it's like a real life Attack on Titan trailer, and it's only a minute long.
They are just pictures taken straight from the video. He is just one of the most unconventional YouTubers, and today I just want to go over what makes him so successful despite him seemingly doing everything wrong. So the first fact that I think we need to go over is that Caleb already had an audience before he started doing YouTube, and that was—
I was about to say, Caleb has a loyal fan base. 99% of your favorite content creators cannot leave YouTube for more than a month without their numbers dipping. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Even your favorite artists, A Boogie done tried it, Roddy Ricch done tried it. 99% of your favorite celebrities, unless they on some contract shit, they doing Marvel movies or something, or they on the hottest NBA team, majority of these celebrities cannot take more than a month break. They gotta constantly be on the ground, and they know that. That's why they be burning themselves out.
With Vine, which is actually where a lot of the earlier YouTubers came from. And for Caleb, this means that he didn't need to go and try to build from scratch, as he already had people that knew his face and supported him, which is partly a reason as to why his thumbnails are simply just a picture showing his face. But at the beginning, he would just use his YouTube channel for only targeting people that already knew him, as the first 5 videos basically just him talking to the camera. However, the 6th video will change all of that, and there's where a lot of people will learn about him for the first time if they didn't already know him from Vine. This was a skit about turning on other people's showers, and funny enough, this video actually didn't have his face in the thumbnail. But this video would just blow up because it was extremely relatable, and you just knew what was going to happen before even clicking on the video. And this is the second factor I want to talk about when it comes to how he managed to be so successful. A majority of his videos are just extremely relatable. I mean, I think we all have experience trying to figure out how someone else's shower works, because it seems like everyone just has a completely different system for their shower. And with the thumbnail showing his hand grabbing the shower thing, it just highlighted exactly where the problem lied, and that got people to click even though they most likely knew what was coming because they had already experienced it themselves. And this is a big thing that will lead to his success, and you will see similar types of videos after this one, though he did still do his standard videos where he just talked to the camera about something. And I also do just want to highlight the video titled Cutting a Knife with a 1000-degree Marshmallow, because that is just genius. This was a period in which we saw these hot knife challenges, and this just showed how Caleb was different as he just reversed the trend and went against what everyone else was doing. But anyways, over the next few months, he will transition more and more into just doing skits, and he was just getting millions of views with every single video. And there's also another unique thing with these. For a majority of his videos, he wouldn't even put anything in the description, which once again went against everything that people were saying when it came to success on YouTube. People were saying that you had to make sure your description was good with the Ubuntu keywords and everything. However, Caleb had none of that and still got millions and millions of views, and was one of the biggest creators on the platform.
Listen. Quite a few people have asked me YouTube tips and what to do for YouTube and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to make a video on that, but fuck what he talking about right now. You definitely need to put shit in the description. You definitely need to make sure quality's good. You definitely need to be posting frequently and consistently. When people say stuff like this about him or my favorite YouTuber, Corey Kenshin, on, oh, look, Corey posts once every 2 months, 3 months. These people have dedicated fan bases. Corey, I'm telling you right now, if you don't know who Corey Kenshin is, he can upload a video right now, and it's been over 1.5 years that he has not uploaded. He can upload a video right now of him cooking or just talking to the camera, or a gaming video or a reaction video. He will get 15+ million views. He will be trending on a #1 page. There will be at least 50,000+ comments. He can do that because he has a dedicated fan base. Caleb can probably go longer than a month without posting. These people can do this because they have a dedicated fan base. Another thing I want to say about Corey and Caleb doing things like this: if these people have gotten this far without doing those things, imagine how much bigger they would be if they did those things. Imagine if Caleb posted on Facebook, posted on Twitch to just expand his brand. Imagine if he posted more frequently. Imagine if Corey posted more frequently. And that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. All these people are successful in their own manner. But this is why somebody like iShowSpeed has blown up past more than all these people. His face is every fucking where. You can't avoid Speed. I don't even follow the nigga on no platforms, but his shit is, here sometimes, there some. You can't avoid the nigga. But let me make sure they still relevant. I don't know if you remember Almonte. Yeah, I do. I don't think he posts no more, right? And Trey Melvin, that sound mad familiar. Hold on, I'm about to search that up. Trey Melvin, that sound mad familiar. He used to make skits with somebody else, right? Oh, this guy. Yeah, I remember who this is. I never really watched him. I've seen a few of his skits and whatnot, but I know who he is.
And now that we have gone over a lot of the standard stuff, let's go over the one thing that makes his videos so good, and that is the storytelling. Nowadays, you probably hear that storytelling is the most important thing on YouTube. However, back in the day, everyone was saying that titles, thumbnails, SEO, video editing, and all that type of stuff was important. You basically never heard the term storytelling until just the last year or so on YouTube. But that was the one thing that made Caleb's videos just stand out. They were relatively simple, however, the storytelling in them was just on another level. He was able to fit in so much in such little time, and he was able to tell a whole story without even having to speak much in his videos. And a part of the reason is because a lot of his videos are relatable, so people already know the story. But even then, he uses a lot of good editing in order to just convey the story more, and his editing can be as simple as just a move he is using or a simple zoom in onto his face during certain situations. Another thing making his videos unique is just how he's the only person.
This is what you would call somebody that mastered their craft. Like, he knows exactly how he needs to edit his videos for his fans. He's not still fucking around with shit, seeing what his fans do and don't like. This is what you would call somebody that's mastered their craft.
But does play multiple characters, and it can be interesting to see how he acts and creates certain shots, such as him breaking a bone or just choking himself out. Some of these edits are so good that you just wonder how he was able to do that, and that creates a wow factor as well. But the final thing we need to talk about to see why he is so successful is his upload rate. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think it takes more than a day or two to make a standard simple 2 or 3 minute video. However, it just takes months for those videos to come out, and this is actually a smart move. Caleb uploads slowly so that each video just feels more special, because if these were coming out every single—
That's another thing I meant to mention earlier when I mentioned Caleb and Corey. Yes, these people do take a long time to upload, but it's one of the laws in 48 Laws of Power that says it's basically like pulling demand. Like, you can't overly feed your fans something. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers and artists try to do that. They've tried to done what Corey has did, Playboy Cardi has done, where it's basically like you don't drop as much and it makes people want your music or your content more. And I've seen a lot of artists try to do that. I've seen a lot of streamers try to do that. I've seen a lot of YouTubers try to do that, and they fell the fuck off. Don't play that fucking game. Do not play that fucking game. I'm telling you, I've seen YouTubers in their fucking peak and prime try to do what Corey do. Or I'm going to just leave my fan base, ghost them, and then they're going to come back and want me even more. And then they fell the fuck off. Same thing with a lot of these artists. Do not fucking do that. If you hot, keep the ball rolling, keep it pushing, because you don't know how long you're going to be relevant for. Caleb has managed to be relevant for 5, 6, 7 years. Corey has managed to be relevant for 5, 6, 7 years. Same thing with Playboy Cardi. But 99% of famous people cannot do that shit.
Then that honestly won't feel all that special despite being the exact same quality, and then that's because the viewers will end up getting—
Yeah, like if Caleb was to start dropping videos weekly, he probably wouldn't even get the same amount of views and shit. So it's like a curse and blessing. It's a curse and blessing.
Burn out of watching these videos. Him spacing out uploads just creates a lot of anticipation and leads to people just dropping whatever they were doing to take a few minutes out of their day to watch the video, even if it is literally a sponsorship. This has helped him create a very loyal fan base, and he just has an audience that loves him and will watch whatever he puts out. This is really why I say that he has basically just won the YouTube game, since it will take a lot for him to lose this audience, and it is also a good thing that he is very unproblematic and doesn't really have any controversies. But that's also it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you think about the video down in the comments.
I agree. But I think once you got a loyal fan base like that, whether you problematic or not, they ain't going nowhere. They are not going nowhere. We gonna watch this Drake one. Inside the World of Fake Streams. I'm not even gonna click on that, but y'all see that, right? Wait, I'm trying to. Nah, Capri used to be wildin'. Capri used to be wildin'. Capri used to be wildin'. Inside the World of Fake Streams.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Trapped in a cycle.
Man, they not playing with these eyes.
Withdrawal and
the majority of the streams from a lot of these so-called big artists, they're fake.
The major labels are running these streaming phones, they run these streaming numbers, they run these setups. All right, we in a major industry, and that industry is ran by a machine. This the Matrix.
The numbers are simply bogus, and the incentive for the industry, the record labels, to continue doing this is simply too high. They're literally stealing money from other people.
The idea is for those eyes to see what appears to be the success they're getting, and a percentage of those eyes then convert into actual listeners.
They also, and you guys all know, anyone in the industry watching this, you know this guy, that company, I won't say the names,
but they boost the streams and they boost the sales.
People are falling for the illusion, thinking that the numbers are actually authentic. So why wouldn't they continue? It's so sad that music has come to this. When are people gonna wake up to the lies? And that's why fake streams is not only a sickness, but it's an epidemic in this generation.
I ain't mean to quote it.
This generation.
But yeah, like I mentioned before, sadly, YouTube and streaming is becoming just like the rest of Hollywood and the rest of the fame industry. And the reason why I say that is that there's streamers now starting to fake their numbers. Like there really be 20,000 people watching, and they'll buy bots to make it 100,000 people. And 20,000, 100,000 is very different. But that's why I'm not gonna say no names. Okay, yes I am. That's why when you look at people like Lil Baby or a Dirk or something like that, even though they supposedly have more streams and a bigger fan base than somebody like a Russ is constantly doing tours in stadiums with 100,000 people, 200,000 people. Baby's not doing that, especially not in his prime. He could even do that in his prime. I'm not saying Baby shit is fake, but I'm just saying there's a lot of artists that you would think, damn, they getting 10 million every song. No, they getting 800,000 every song, and the label is just pushing their shit. And Jaden, I sent you some shit the other day, probably like 3-4 weeks ago, about how they fake streams. Like they'll have like 25 phones, probably more, in the background. And one phone will control all of them, and it'll just have it on replay. It's a setup, man.
Fake streams in the music industry are rampant right now, and some of the biggest artists in the music industry are actually partaking in this scam.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I am gonna put out accusations of what people have said. People are claiming Drake, Kendrick, Cole, some of your favorite artists is faking streams. Taylor Swift, Weeknd. It's not as big as you think.
A scam that's meant to keep the public in the dark about these inflated numbers. Not only are some of the biggest artists partaking in it, but the labels, i.e. the people who own the music, and certain companies I'm about to tell you about are the masterminds behind.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say everybody does it, but the problem is that sometimes it's the label. Like imagine if I run a label and I want to make Drake keep on looking like the biggest thing in the world. There's so many people that's followers that's going to listen to Drake for the simple fact of his numbers. Or a Mr.Beast. I'm not saying neither of their numbers is fake. But there's so many people that follow these huge celebrities where it's like we need to keep their numbers matching so people keep on following them. There's so many what you would call sheep that just follow people just because they're popular, when in all reality they're not that popular.
Behind this deception. Up to 10% of all music streams are considered to be fake. That 10% is the product of so-called stream.
10%. I'll probably say like 40-50, unless they include in like the small artists, because then those people don't really have the same budgets as big artists.
Farms, which I'm sure you've heard about. Everything you're seeing in the music industry right now is completely fake. Believe none of it. This is one of the best times to be an artist. But
yo, you know something I was speaking on with a few people. You know, I like people like Nicki. I like people like Cat Williams, and somebody by the name of Soul Illuminati. Y'all probably know all three of those people, or at least two of them, or at least one of them. I like the fact that they're all relevant and famous enough to expose the bullshit in the industry. And since they're all relevant and famous enough, people believe them. Because a lot of times when people try to expose the YouTube industry or Hollywood or rap or people paying for this, and like, you know, Nicki has been exposing a lot recently. It's like it's usually when they're on a downfall. You know what I'm saying? But no, these people are still up here. So it's like when they say something, people believe them and it shakes the room. You know what I'm saying?
it's also the worst for some of the reasons that I'm going to share right now. Not only is this a topic that can...
You said Nicki tried to expose whole time it's her too. I think the thing with Nicki is, though, I don't think her numbers are being inflated by much, because people like Nicki, I think it's hard to say that her numbers are being inflated. If they are, it's being inflated by a tiny bit, but it's like you could, every 5 women you meet under the age of like 25 is a barb. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But then you have rappers doing 10 million and you ask your mans about them, when you ask people in public about them, ooh, because their numbers are inflated.
Concerns every single musician out there, but it should also be of concern to you, i.e. the consumer. Almost a year ago, I released a video on how rappers are faking their streams. A video I made after this guy, Russ, decided to uncover what was happening.
The label usually pays for it, yeah. So exactly, like, it's not the artist knows the label, just be bluffing it to overdo it. Nah, I think the artist knows. I think a lot of the artists knows.
Russ, a 30-year-old rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, and engineer out of Atlanta, Georgia, who on paper is one of the most successful independent musicians in the rap game, went on a tirade against Billboard, the biggest conglomerate in the music industry, accusing them of removing his real album sales. The reason for why they did that is unknown. However, Russ was merely using this opportunity to uncover a bigger truth, the epidemic of fake streams in the music industry, which is completely unknown to the general public.
Same thing with 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is still a big enough face and big enough voice when he speaks on, yo, these streams is fake, labels is buying into it, even YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, they're all buying into it. It's like people believe him because he's still relevant. Like I said, it's different when you up here and you floating with the fake shit. Meek. And then you fall off and now you want to expose the industry. Niggas is not going to believe you as much because now they just like, oh, he a hater. His number's not hitting because he a hater. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. But like I said, Nicki, in my opinion, still up here. Cat Williams, So Illuminati, Russ, they all still up here and they're exposing the shit.
This is a one-party disc. On the other side, simply the label of the record.
Yeah, it's easier to fake shit now because you don't have physical albums. When Eminem and 50 Cent was doing 500K first week, they was really doing 500K first week.
The record player which plays it is also surprising.
That's what I'm saying. It was a lot harder and it meant a lot more to be famous back then. Nowadays, you could, bro, I could buy streams and subs right now and look like I'm one of the most lit YouTubers when I'm not. You see what I'm saying? And how can you really know unless you with me on a daily basis and you see nobody's approaching me, nobody's asking me for pictures, nobody knows who I am? Then you probably be like, all right, that nigga shit fake.
Small and compact. That information is read by a laser from the underside. You simply place the disc in there like a conventional record player, and off you go.
The traditional physical copy of an album is sadly dying, as the world has become so digitally dominated, and there's practically no real need to buy a physical copy anymore, aside from if you're one of the rare music enthusiasts.
I'm not gonna lie. Taylor Swift, I do think her numbers are inflated. But there was a time I used to work at a store. I'm not gonna say the store. We had security, and keep in mind, I did security. I was doing security for the store. It would be me, other security guards, and even cops, 24/7, guarding her little, like, we had like this metal frame of like all Taylor Swift albums. We would have to guard it 24/7. 24/7. Taylor Swift 1000% got a fan base like that. Like, yo, I'm telling you, those little white girls, man, they be coming up in there trying to buy that shit, yo, like, trying to, wait, can you just open it real quick? Can we see? I'm telling you, when they say Taylor Swift still doing 700,000, 800,000 people buying it first week in person, I believe it. 1000% believe it. And it wasn't even just my store doing that. It was stores across all of America doing that shit. Every time she drops. Every time she fucking drops.
Who likes to collect vinyls or CDs in general. The business of music has adapted to this digital.
Yo, Taylor fan base is so different. All her old music dropped under a label, and the label's taking all the money, right? So you know what Taylor did? Taylor re-sung the song when she was an independent artist, and she still selling $1 million+ the first week. Tell me, do y'all think Drake can drop Marvin's Room right now and do the numbers that Marvin's Room did? No. He cannot re-drop Kiki Do You Love Me and do the same type of numbers that Kiki Do You Love Me did. He's not. He does not have that Taylor Swift fan base. Only Taylor Swift can sing her old songs 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and sell like she just fucking released the shit like it's some new shit. Her fans are insane. Like, millions of them will rebuy some old shit just to support her. Shit is crazy. I'm telling you, they used to be wilding. Wait, you said there's literally a get rich glitch a TikToker posted about. Send that to me. I wonder what you're talking about. You said where you buy a luxury rental and post it acting like it's yours. You could get it from Clout. Yeah, they've been doing that. Like actors and shit, like they all rent like the same Rolls Royces. They all rent the same Rolexes and all that. I remember Fatboy SSC exposed it when he first started getting big on Instagram and shit. He was like, bro, like they bring you to a room and it's just mad different clothes there, jewelry there, and like rappers, artists, actors, they'll all just borrow it. You said guarding the Swiftie merchandise is nasty. I'm telling you, yo, if somebody took a break, if I had to go walk off and grab my water, another security guard had to come and watch it. Like, they don't play about her shit. Like, that's the only artist we did it with. I don't think we ever did that for anybody else. Even when like Drake would drop his physical, Travis, Weeknd, I don't think none of them was like that. Travis low-key pulled that. Have an album on DSP's word. What the fuck? I don't know about Sharon is Karen's celebrity thrift store. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And Travis, don't get me wrong. Travis is doing crazy numbers. But part of the reason why Travis do crazy numbers is because, I'm not calling him dumb. I'm not calling him out for this. But what he'll do is that he'll drop his merch. You know everybody want Travis clothes and all that. He'll bundle the merch with the album. So when you buy a Travis hoodie, it come with the album. So it counts towards the sale. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if you buy some Travis Scott Air Force Ones, you just bought the album as well. So we know people love Travis shoes and clothes and shit like that. So all y'all that's buying his shit is most likely going towards his album. Travis about to drop another album. He's already selling merch for it. He's selling merch for it right now. Same thing as the Weeknd. Weeknd's doing the same thing. You buy a Weeknd hat, you buy a Weeknd shirt, it comes with the album.
shift. Not only is it easier to promote your music digitally, it's also the smart thing to do financially.
Yeah, Nicki was mad about that. That's the only reason why Travis beat her, because Travis bundled his clothes with the album. She was tight. She didn't do that. She should have fucking did that. You know them Barbs would have loved to wear some fucking Nicki merch. Imagine she do a Nicki filter on Instagram or... Oh, that'd be fire. Because you know they love Nicki. And they love using her little quotes. Imagine she had a Nicki filter. And then when you buy the Nicki filter, just price it at like $2, nothing crazy. It come with that, y'all. And if it come with like a, y'all. That'd be some crazy shit. She got to copy a game. She being mad about what they doing instead of copying it. Yeah, I heard Drake and Nicki is both about to partake in the thing that Travis and Taylor has been doing, like bundling clothes and merchandise with the albums.
Especially for the average musician who has a dream of making it in the business one day. The music industry has evolved with the times, and the only thing that sadly matters now is an artist's streams. With this shift taking place, there are a lot of negatives that have came with it. The biggest one being the monopoly it's created. Something a lot of artists are seeing the negatives of, especially the independent ones. There's only one company that's in control of the numbers that verifies the Billboard placements. And that is Billboard themselves. They own some of the biggest publications in the business, on top of the only analytics provider for the entire music industry. This is what the public is basing an artist's worth on now. Numbers that are controlled by a single entity. In that video I made a year ago, I spoke about these so-called smokescreen companies. A lot of them work with some of the biggest labels in the music industry, and they supposedly specialize as marketing agencies for musicians. On the surface, it looks like they provide organic marketing services to artists, but on the back end, all that they're doing is receiving money by faking the artist's streams. The question you probably have is, how in the world is this even going on? I mean, is it even legal? First of all, it's actually not legal, and a lot of these people will eventually get caught, just like the person I'm about to tell you about in a second. Make sure you stick around till the end. The reason for why this is even a thing, well, let's just say that the entire music industry has not only greenlit these services, but they are aiding these companies in the process. Now, the second question you have is, why is that? Well, let me ask you this. How is the majority of the wealth in the world acquired? Is it through honesty, integrity, morals, and principles? Or is it through greed, corruption, and dishonesty? The incentive for the music industry to enable this immoral practice is fueled by, you guessed it, money. Music is not what it once used to be, and that's a sad truth. Although the shady side of the business has always been present, things have gotten way worse now, especially considering the advancement of technology, something the biggest corporations who own the music are fully taking advantage of. Now this will eventually have dire consequences, just like it did for a 53-year-old man from Denmark. In 2018, the Danish Rights Alliance, a conglomerate that was formed to fight for fair conditions for the creative industries on the internet, noticed that somebody was generating and getting paid royalties through music streaming on a scale only achieved by major international superstars. After noticing this, they eventually reported this to the authorities, and the findings were horrifying. The volume of the artificially generated streams led to this unknown man becoming Denmark's 46th highest earning composer for streaming between 2014 and 2017. Numbers that were a little too good to be true considering the fact that he was completely nameless. This unknown man was somehow generating more royalties than some of the biggest musicians in the country. It turns out that this 53-year-old Danish man was a mastermind behind a streaming fraud scheme, one that allowed him to generate over 4.3 million Danish krones, which equals to over $650,000. The man profited from streams of 689 pieces of music across multiple distributors like Spotify and Apple Music. He also breached copyright on 37 of the tracks by editing versions of other musicians' work, changing their length, tempo, and publishing them under his own name. This all happened between the years of 2013 and 2016. After years of thorough investigation by the Danish authorities, the 53-year-old man from the Østjylland metropolitan area was sentenced on March 31st this year to 1 year and 6 months in prison.
That ain't shit. He might be old, but that ain't shit. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Y'all, I be trying to tell y'all, maybe it's the young nigga mentality, but I deadass do 5 years for like 30 million. No cap. I'm gonna come out Aki, more experience, and some bread. I'm doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm young. I'm not 35. I'm not 40. My back not cracking. I'm young. I'm young. I heal like a motherfucker. I'm young. I got time. More women gonna want me to as I get older and as I age and get more experience. What am I losing? I do it. Like Omi and Hellcat, I don't know if y'all know who that is. He a big scammer. Boy made like over 400 million. I think he only serving like 5-6 years in jail. I do that. As long as y'all don't take my bread, like I got that shit tucked off on the island or with my sister or my brother or my mans or something that I trust. What the fuck is a little 5 years for 400 million? Y'all probably gonna take some. But can I keep like 200 million? Can I tuck that away? Because a lot of these motherfuckers don't be smart. They get caught with all their money. Now you doing one. Now you just stupid. At that point, you just fucked up your bag. But hold on. Let me see what he said. 5 years not crazy. I'm telling you, 5 years is not crazy. 5 years is not crazy. I'll probably do 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to lie. Another 2 to 3 million per year. That ain't nothing to me. Nicki could deadass be a billionaire. She trying to get it from rap. There's some people that want to transcend outside of whatever like genre they're in. Like you see the video that we just watched with the YouTubers that want to expand into food and all that. I don't think Nicki genuinely cares to expand into like the beauty industry and all that, because she could easily do it. You think Nicki could have sell some beauty products and easily be worth an extra 100-200 million? Come on, bro. If Jeffree Star could do it, don't get me wrong, Jeffree Star is still very famous, relevant, products go crazy, fan base go crazy, but Nicki could probably be worth an extra 100-200 million if she sold some makeup and shit and the quality was there. You say you fighting for your life for those 5 years for some bread. Yo, you got it. I'm telling you, you think it's just me. It's a lot of niggas 30 and under that think this way. We don't care for doing 5 years, even 10 years for certain shit. We don't care. I'm telling you. It's a lot of niggas that's under 30. We'll do that 5. We'll do that 10. We'll do it. It just got to be worth it. I can't get caught with 400 million and y'all seize all 400 million. Y'all sold all my cars, my mansions, my islands. Nah. Now we got a problem. I probably wasn't moving smart. They got all my shit anyways. I should have some shit, my sister name, brother name, all that. Should have some shit tucked over in a private island in a fucking safe. Inside of a safe. Like, yeah, man. But
charges included data fraud of a particular series, nature, and copyright infringement after having conducted stream manipulation of hundreds and thousands of dollars. The case was described as a cynical theft of revenue that should have gone to real artists and songwriters. And this is why you should never ever decide whether or not you're going to listen to an artist strictly based off of streams. There's a high probability they could be fake, and as a matter of fact, a lot of them are fraudulent. The same goes for these so-called social media agencies that help influencers market themselves and build a platform. It turns out that it's nothing but a ploy that involved.
What was we just talking about? That's what I'm saying. I really wish I decided to take YouTube serious when I originally did back in 2016, in 2019. If y'all don't know, this is my 3rd time doing this shit. Every time I done give up or just lost discipline, lost motivation, whatever it is. But this time I'm here to stay. I know I've been doing this shit since 2016, but this time I'm here to stay, and that's word to me.
Buying fake followers. There's so much incentive in deceiving the average consumer when it comes to marketing in general. But when it comes to the music industry, the goal is for the deceit to bypass the distributing platforms so the fraudster could then get paid. Money that should have otherwise gone to the honest and hardworking musicians that have built a real community around their name, no matter how big or small it is. The real question still stands. Why would anyone go out of their way to inflate their numbers, knowing damn well those people are not even real? Well, this is when we get into psychology. The average consumer sees numbers attached to a product, and they assume those numbers are not only authentic, but that they hold more value than the rest.
What did I say in the beginning? It's a lot of dumb people. They're going to listen to Drake just because Drake just dropped a song and this shit already got 5 million streams.
It's connected to the social phenomenon a lot of us know as social proof. Human beings often make choices about what to think and what to do based on the thoughts and actions of other people.
What did I say? I swear I ain't watched this video before. I don't like watching stuff or reacting to stuff or playing games if I already seen it before.
To put it simply, we love following the herd. Social proof is a term that was coined in 1984 by Robert Cialdini. In his book titled Influence, Robert explains how when people are uncertain, they look towards the actions of other people's behavior to determine their own. Psychologically,
hold on. I gotta buy that book. Let me take a
In his book titled Influence,
picture.
Robert explains how when people are uncertain, they look towards the actions.
Hold on. You just take a flick of that real quick. Alright.
Of other people's behavior to determine their own. Psychologically, there's something comforting about following the footsteps of others. It makes you feel like you're doing the right thing, and the music industry is using social proof to gain the trust of the average consumer.
Hold on, Jay said, unless you're pulling off 75%, it's not worth it. Nah, they think it's worth it because, like I said, it's going to inflate the numbers, inflate their head. Nah, I remember the reaction channel. Nigga could have been up. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Because you know, like I said, YouTube my home, man. Who you talking about? You talking about Zias, Bilu, Flight Reacts? Who you talking about? Unless you talking about somebody smaller. You say, yo, you really my mans. I was just about to say, go back and get the name. Of course you know that. Gotta read up on that later.
When people see that others are enjoying something, they'll at the very least give it a chance, which is the entire point of these bogus numbers. It makes the artists appear bigger than they actually are. So essentially what they're selling is...
Yo, imagine you and your mans or you and somebody online having an argument. Oh, my favorite rapper sell more than yours. And imagine it's not even real streams. Their label just put more money into them and not the other artist. Oh, he better because Young Boy just did da-da-da-da over Dirk. Okay. Like I said, I'm not claiming either one of them be faking their streams, but okay.
Is an illusion and not records. One that comes with grave consequences. Inflated streams gives a false impression of an artist's popularity, which in return leads to an imbalance of people who don't deserve certain opportunities getting those opportunities. While the generally talented musician is spending their time creating with integrity, an entire system of fraudulent numbers are propped up by the music industry with the help of this mirage. It's a very unethical and deceptive market perception that doesn't do any good for the betterment of the art. The fan-driven musician is just not making as much noise as the industry pushed ones, mainly because the latter has an entire machine promoting their brand by plastering their face all over the place. It's also scary but not so surprising how a lot of these record labels are the ones not only partaking in the scam, but they're the ones funding it. Because think about it, the better their artist looks to the public is the more money they make. They have a clear vested interest in seeing them succeed. Now what if this artist isn't succeeding? Well, there's two different options. The investment they made into this artist goes to waste. This is how a lot of musicians' careers end up dying, sadly. And then the second option is, what if we change the optics by helping them look better than they actually are? You do that by manipulating the lens in which the public is viewing them from. Suddenly you have an artist the market considered a has-been being praised by the public once again, all because the numbers attached to their name is now of significance. This is when the corporations make another push for their relevancy, and a whole lot of money gets dumped into the career of this artist. After all, they now have the numbers to back up the fake hype they generated for them. Some of the biggest artists in the music industry have benefited from this. Another aspect of this epidemic is fake YouTube views. According to YouTube's engagement policy, the platform doesn't allow anything that artificially increases the number of views, likes, or comments, which is a little confusing because fake views have been a part of the
Yeah, that is confusing because I'm about to play the CEO of YouTube right now telling Juice WRLD, we're going to boost your numbers up and we're going to have you #1 and blah, blah, blah. I don't think she know nobody was recording this conversation though. Yeah, people keep on re-uploading it. YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki promises artificial growth for rappers Juice WRLD. I might have just played on the mic real quick for artist Juice WRLD's channel. Somebody commented says it's been rigged the whole time. Yep. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can hear. Oh, somebody was vlogging, that's why. So they call her. Yo, there's another TikTok nigga that's been blowing up. I'm not gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say his name, but definitely inflated. Definitely purposely pushed on the masses. He's a fashion dude. He's some dark skinned fashion dude. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all probably know him too much, but they definitely forcing that nigga. They definitely pushing him. Definitely pushing him.
YouTube platform for a while. In connection with the music industry, in 2013, Billboard started counting all official audio streams on YouTube towards the Hot 100 placements. 5 years later, in 2019, both visuals and audio data from YouTube started to count. And that was the beginning of the corporations having an incentive to manipulate the engagement so their artists could eventually make it on the Billboard charts. Back in 2022, Atlantic Records, one of the biggest labels in the music industry, got accused of buying fake views.
Hold on. Nah, they be flexing that. That's literally the Kendrick and Drake joint right now. Nah, say that name. What name? What name? I don't remember what I said. I'm dead eyes. You said that's Kendrick and Drake. Yeah, I think both of their numbers are inflated, if we being honest. I think both of their numbers are inflated. Now, I do think both of their numbers are very large still. I think both of their numbers are still very large, but I do think like probably 25 to 30% of their streams are inflated, which at that point would be millions, and millions is crazy to play with.
For multiple of the rappers on their roster. The rappers included Lil Uzi Vert, Roddy Ricch, Don Toliver, and
Wait, what did I miss?
Biggest labels in the music industry got accused of buying fake views for multiple of the rappers on their roster. The rappers included Lil Uzi Vert, Roddy Ricch, Don Toliver, and A Boogie. Houston rapper and singer Don Toliver dropped a music video for the song Do It Right, and within a couple hours of the video being up, it had already amassed.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this because A Boogie, one of my most listened to artists, A Boogie, Young Boy, they up there like top 3. And I remember A Boogie dropped the video. This shit had like 8,000 views and like 500 likes in like 6 hours, 12 hours. Like, it's some crazy shit. You thought this is A Boogie. Even if he fell off, he would still do, you know what I'm saying? At least a little 50 ball, a little 50,000 or something. No, his shit was at like 8K, 9K or some shit. Some crazy shit. Then like 2 days later, this shit auto had like 300,000-400,000 views. You're like, nah. But yeah, he probably about to show some of the screenshots now, so.
Almost 8 million views and over 89,000 likes, on top of thousands and thousands of bot comments. Even artists who seemingly don't have to do it are in on the scam. The question is, how do you spot these inflated numbers? The truth is, aside from using a little bit of common sense, it's near impossible, unless the engagement is heavily imbalanced, which only seems to be the case when amateurs purchase fake streams and bots to prop themselves up. 90% of the time, since it's done with so much delicacy and consideration for how it's going to appear to the public, the naked eye isn't able to spot manufactured streams. My philosophy regarding this might be a little extreme, but unless there's real life proof that an artist is packing out a venue of real people and they're able to sell hard tickets on tour consistently over time, I personally don't buy into any of the numbers that I see. And that might sound like extreme, but
why you think A Boogie if the main way that artists make money is through constant touring, why do you think majority of these artists are not touring 24/7? if I'm an artist and I'm making, let's just say 400 grand, because a lot of these artists is dead ass broke, just renting mad shit. If I make 400 grand, let's just say from royalties, music, merch, and all that, but from touring, I can make an extra $1 million to $2 million. But me personally, I know I cannot sell out arenas like that. I'm just gonna avoid touring, because then I'm gonna look like the nigga that fell off in y'all eyes, and I cannot look like that as a Polo G, A Boogie, Roddy Rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just better off not touring. But when I do tour, I'm gonna make sure I drop a big album, and I'm probably gonna go to my hometown city or somewhere near it where majority of my fans are at, so it could look a little bit organic. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about, who recently performed in like the past 2 months in a hometown city.
Think about it. We just don't know what's real anymore. Everything in the industry is fake, and there's so much incentive for things to be fake. And that's the biggest issue here. The music industry is not about creating art. The industry is about business. How can we take this thing that's not so big and make it seem bigger than it really is? That's the whole game. Because developing it for years on end is not the path we're gonna take, since that will require time, it'll require effort, and most importantly of all.
Hey, let me see what you say. The TikToker. Fuck. Damn. He was recently on a complex list, the TikToker that I feel like they're inflating his numbers and whatnot. I'm just saying that's a rumor. I'm not saying those are my direct words, because, you know, nowadays clips go viral. The people see it. They want to sue. They want to copyright. They want to take stuff down. I'm not saying you are doing that. Fuck. What's his name? Let me see. I'm going to just type in. You probably see his stuff every now and then. That's what I'm saying. Like, they push his stuff so much. Let me see. His name starts. Oh, there we go. This guy. There we go. This guy. This guy. Y'all probably seen his TikToks, Facebook recently. He's been doing like these fashion videos. The numbers always go crazy. Doesn't really have a background in anything. All of a sudden, poof. Millions of followers, millions of likes, millions of views. It's like, where you come from, buddy? And it's like, even though I don't follow him, his shit is everywhere. It's like they keep on sponsoring him. But yeah, if y'all don't know who this is, his name is like Wisdom Kai. I don't know. Me, I find it funny whenever you wasn't even making content less than 3, 4, 5 years ago, all of a sudden your face is everywhere. And we're not even talking about like slowly bubbling. We talking about all the way up here. Ain't that suspicious?
Oh, money that could have otherwise been spent on marketing, i.e. in this case, fake streams. The saddest part is this is only going to get worse. The honest and hardworking musicians in the industry, they're all becoming extinct. And they're literally having their entire livelihoods ripped away from them from vote.
Yeah, like that Hawk Tour girl. Bro, that shit seemed fake as fuck. Now, sure they got a podcast. Supposedly got a TV show coming. Where did she come from? There's no way you telling me somebody legit went viral off the Hawk Tour. And then they was able to maintain a career off that. If she just had that one moment, I guess sure. But I've been watching Boy for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. He did randomly become like OD on my page. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to see his shit here and there. But then it was all of a sudden like complex, red carpets. It was just overnight type shit. I was just like, that's a bit weird. And it's also weird to me when like these people have no in real life fans. Like, you know, like I said, I fuck with Corey. I think Corey fan base is like genuine. When you talk about people to Corey, everybody named mama know him, especially as a colored person. But it's like when you talk about some of these artists or creators, it's like, who? Like this dude. I guarantee you I could post a poll about him tomorrow on Instagram. Majority of my fan base is not gonna know him, on my audience. On Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that.
Who only care about making money. They don't care about creating impact with their art. They're here to make money. Especially now with AI, which is an entire topic of its own. The industry is moving towards separating
AI is crazy.
Of making music from real people as much as they possibly can. As long as they can keep on pulling in that dough, regardless of how unethical it may be, it's going to continue. And until there's a major overhaul and the industry surgically tackles this issue with precision, intended to fill the gaps of manipulation that's currently taking place, absolutely nothing is going to change. And the biggest reason for why I don't think this industry revamp, if you will, is going to happen, like we spoke on earlier, they're all in on it. So this is an issue distributors like Spotify is going to have to handle. But then again, how likely is it for that to happen? Because if you don't know, if you're not in on a little secret, which is not a secret, it's public information, the major labels and the distributors are all in bed with each other. In 2021, It was revealed that Universal Music Group, the biggest music company in the entire world, owned a 3.3% stake in Spotify. And a lot of the other major labels have stakes as well. So this is an issue of an entire system that's created to manipulate the consumer. Because if you can convince the average listener to buy into the perception that's being sold, well, that benefits the entire infrastructure with more money. And that's the goal. All I'm going to say is don't believe the numbers because they're far from authentic. Anyway, the fake streams epidemic, if you made it this far.
That's what I'm saying. I'll bump A Boogie regardless. Like, there's certain artists, I'm not going to say certain artists. If you know me by now, you know I don't follow the hype. There could be a new YouTuber, rapper, whatever it is, movie, TV show. I don't care to bump that shit, to fuck with that shit. If I genuinely like it, then I like it. Young boy could fall off, I still bump his shit. because I relate to his shit. A Boogie could fall off, I still bump his shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there for the numbers. I don't give a fuck if they album do 200,000 or 20,000. A Boogie's probably done. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think his last album did like what 16,000. Everybody already basically said he fell off. Everybody basically saying if you look at all his music videos and Instagram posts, his most liked post got to do with Kai Cenat, which I do think he's using Kai Cenat to a degree. But like I said, I fuck with his music, so I'm gonna bump it regardless.
Favor and subscribe. And also like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Any thoughts on this topic? Because you know this is something that affects all of us, artists, casual.
That's what I'm saying. If you trying to be, bro, what the fuck do they keep on putting on my screen after I watch this joint? I would say fake blood. I was about to say like that. Y'all is wilding on YouTube lately. Let me see. Exactly what you mean. I found that odd too. I'm telling you, there's just certain people that just even give that vibe like, yo, your shit not genuine. Your shit not genuine. Let me see. I think I like one more long video. Oh, it's that Twitch shit. I'm gonna probably just jump around because I don't know if I want to put this on my J, because it seems like YouTube is not a fan of trying to call out they biggest content creators on that bullshit. The humiliation rituals of Twitch streamers too. Oh, he reacted to it, so I should be good. Oh, it seemed like a few people reacted to it. Interesting. Where's part 1? I'm guessing there's a part 1. See, even he said it. This is a re-upload. The original video got removed. I'm telling you, man, they don't play when you're trying to expose they top industry puppets as weirdos.
Last but not least, introducing the latest XQC.
Damn, buddy. I understand the first 30 seconds is where your YouTube audience attention span is at, but damn, this nigga came in swinging hot to get y'all attention. Because now I'm going to clip this and post this on my channel. This one motherfuckers going to see in the first few seconds of the video. I mean, he did give a brief warning.
It's cool, move on. No, it's not cool, move on. It's not.
It was always exciting.
Did he just say they try to get him in a diaper?
This is trying to get me in a diaper, bro. It's cool, move on. No, it's not cool, move on.
I'm telling you, I don't care how big I get in this shit or how limited I get. You cannot convince me to do none of this shit for money, for clout, for fame, XYZ. I'm not doing it. You know, the first person that pops into my mind, and I do think the baby was in on this. The baby had a very similar situation where he's a straight nigga that embarrassed himself putting on a diaper.
It was always exciting when my favorite streamers would go on air. They draw in thousands of viewers to see what crazy segments they would come up with. My streamers are my heroes. They do anything to entertain me, even if it means being harassed, degraded, and humiliated.
Hey, yo, whoa!
They would come up with. My streamers.
Who was FaZe Banks gripping up like that? I'm telling you, yo, y'all cannot pay me to do that shit, bro. And this is why I always said, like I said this earlier in the stream, I have watched YouTubers, the celebrity industry since young. Basketball players, XYZ. There's multiple reasons why I always say I will not collab with 99% of these motherfuckers. It don't matter how big I get. I promise y'all I will keep it less than 10 people. And by the time I even get up there, those 10 people probably gonna have fell off and whatnot anyways. I do not want to collab or be around majority of these people. For multiple reasons. This is one reason. But another reason, none of these people are your actual friends. If you fall off tomorrow, nigga, they out of here. If Kai fall off tomorrow, you think Dirk, A Boogie and them still hitting him up? No. Think Nike still hitting him up? No. It's just business. There's basketball players right now that's homeless, holding up a sign saying, hey, can you donate money? That's walking on a highway. And basketball is one of the most smallest groups that they all consider each other family. There's less than 4,000 basketball players since the NBA started. You tell me y'all all can't donate that ball player 10 bands, 15 bands, even 5 bands, that they got to be homeless? I'm not saying we should just 100% be giving handouts to people. People need to know how to manage their money. If they did it once, they'll do it again. But this is wild, bro. I was never put on no dress. I was never put on no diaper.
They're my heroes. They do anything to entertain me.
Who is that? 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 I'm not about to rewind it again because, like I said, I don't want this being too long. But who is that? That's wild, bro. And I know that was a dude. And FaZe Banks is like 6'2". The dude was around his height, probably like 2 inches shorter. So that was a dude. That had to be a dude. You ain't gripping on my ass for no fucking clout, man. I don't give a fuck. Yo, Josh, we got a $2 million contract, but you got to do such and so forth. You can't speak on suck a dick.
Even if it means being harassed, degraded, and humiliated.
Even this recently, man, with the Kai and Speed.
In front of thousands. I love my streamer. I love my stream.
That's what I'm saying. This would have never been YouTube or streaming 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna say 3, 4, 5. This would have never been YouTube or streaming like 8 years ago. Sadly, it's been infiltrated, like I said. Well, you got to do shit like this to be lit, for the most part.
The streaming and music industry are very similar in modern day, both falling under the umbrella of the entertainment industry. Each one equally offers a path to fame, a shot at becoming someone of importance. The entertainment industry has always been a shady business.
It's a business that seeks to exploit as many people as possible, whether it be actors, musicians, or in modern day, live streamers. What truly makes me uncomfortable is the current cultural landscape of how this all works.
Oh, Cash or Raymond, bro. Bro, go start your stream so we can do this wager. Please, bro, stop with that gay ass. What the fuck you just put your dick on me for, nigga?
Bro, these streamers is under the same.
There's no way you did not uppercut this man. There's no way you did not uppercut this man after he just put his dick on your shoulder. Wow. Wow. I'm very curious. Oh, I'm very curious on what happened after that. There's no way. Like, even if I'm in shock the first 10 seconds, 5 seconds that happened, I'm getting up and fucking you up. Like, I'm not pressing you. I'm not saying nothing to you. Yo. Wow. Wow. If I catch you in a diaper or a skirt, bro, I'm gonna flame you. You got every right to. I'm not doing that shit. Cat Williams exposed it. Mad people exposed it. You got to do some lame shit to get far. Like 85% of people. There's very few people that got far in the industry off of genuine growth. Very few people. Nah, bro. I would have duffed that nigga word to everything. I probably would even just duffed him. He would, yo.
Same umbrella as these entertainers. That's all they are, is entertainers. They have to entertain you for a living. They have to go viral for the night. They have to do this on a consistent basis. It's not like a movie star where they get a lump sum. It's not like an NBA player when they get sign a contract and just hoop and do the occasional photo shoots.
It's like even NBA players and actors is in the same weird ass boat.
To go live a certain amount of times in order to get that monthly revenue to get a good check next month. You gotta go live a certain amount of times.
Yo, bro, why is he not banned? Yo, King, how the fuck you not gonna ban him, nigga? He just sexually assaulted me on stream.
This is how he reacts.
He didn't get banned. And that's what I'm saying. His reaction is weird. It sounds like the dude is about to mention. I'm telling you, there's no way you just. And I wasn't. Nigga, I'm straight, yo. I swear to God, bro. Yo, nah, bro. Dick on the shoulder is crazy. Who even think of some shit like that? Nah, bro. Y'all niggas is gay. That was wild, bro. And on stream.
To sexual assault. So this is what happens to these streamers who sell their souls, especially when they sell their soul to somebody like Aiden Ross.
A new trend has emerged. Audiences have developed a morbid fascination with content that exploits people's discomfort and vulnerability. The twisted interest has been caused by the revelations of P. Diddy.
Is that your Rage? Come on, Rage. I thought you had more morals than that, my boy.
Now exposed as a groomer, rapist, murderer, and harasser. Despite the gravity of these accusations,
that
phrases
is
like
Rage.
diddled, Diddy parties, and no Diddy have become viral sensations ironically popular among the youth. What should be chilling reminders of predatory behavior have instead been transformed into a grotesque form of humor. In this dark cultural landscape, viewers eagerly tune in to see their favorite streamers placed in these uncomfortable, Diddy-like degrading situations, all for the sake of a quick laugh so they can spam Diddy in the chat. The line between entertainment and exploitation has been blurred, and that is going to cause for a lot of problem and leaves for people to actually become exploited. The most recent victim of this being Mr. Blackboy Max, who recently spoke out about how the multi-million-dollar streaming company.
Who is that, bro? Oh, that's not Max. Who's that next to him? He got a gallery department hat on. And then FaZe got his... Yo, this nigga Banks got his tongue out.
FaZe Clan pushes him and tries to get him to do degrading and uncomfortable things. Even when he strictly says he doesn't want to do them, they will unfairly try to force him into doing such things, such as wearing a diaper in public.
Bro, niggas is trying to get me in a diaper, bro. Niggas said it's cool, move on. No, it's not cool, move on. It's not. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all kind of crazy shit, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever.
Why did Yo, he said the smacking ass shit like that's normal or regular. Yo. Damn.
It is very evident that Max has come to regret his past actions, as he can now see how this industry has set him up to humiliate himself in the past. He's now trying to change, however, they're not allowing him to do so.
Like, bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper so that I can go on Fairbug and now that's there forever. No, I'm trying to mature and grow as a person. And so it's like, bro, when niggas is making up.
Okay, if he actually means what he says, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna fall off. It's too late. He's gonna fall off. Unless he has a big dedicated audience and fan base, he's going to fall off. You're gonna hear about him less and less. Mark my words. Give it 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. Unless he has a hardcore knit fan base, he's gonna fall off. If he's not with the bullshit anymore, slapping ass, grabbing ass, Pampers in public, getting humiliated in front of hundreds of thousands to millions of people, he's gonna fall off. Especially if he's already been doing that.
Rules literally making it so I gotta lose a challenge when I'm doing everything niggas is telling me. It's not about the loss. I lost in Practical Jokers. It's the fact that niggas is just, it feels like niggas just want to sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of shit. Niggas hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car. I'm expressing myself and Ron smirking, niggas laughing. No, niggas don't take me serious. It's like, bro, y'all see I'm mad. Why are you gonna come back here? And when you see I'm mad and I'm visually thinking about things, you gonna make it a clip or make it something niggas to talk about in Twitter communities. No, niggas don't take me serious.
They're not gonna take you serious because number one, you black and you done made yourself that little clip toy. You ain't they boy toy, you they clip toy. Whenever they want to clip, they go into your stream. Whenever they want to come up a little bit, they go into your stream. Whenever they want a little bit of our culture, they go into your stream. You ain't nothing but a nigga. Don't forget that. They not gonna take you serious. They don't feel how you feeling, bro. They don't do that shit. They don't do the shit that you do. They don't sacrifice the things that you sacrifice. So when you come up to them laughing or trying to be real and have a real conversation, what you expect them niggas to do? Sympathize with you? All of y'all sold y'all souls. None of y'all niggas have a shred of consciousness. None of y'all have a shred of empathy. What you say?
I agree with them on that. Keep in mind, why do majority of these artists, athletes, celebrities in general, influencers not speak on more important things? All they got to speak about is how to make money and clothes and cars, and they don't speak about real life issues. They might briefly touch up on it, once every 6 months, because they don't want you to think and use your own brain. They want you to keep on focused on being entertained. All of them move like, yo, y'all ever see like a big issue in the world going on? All of a sudden, one celebrity speak out, and then 20 celebrities speak out. It's like, bro, why y'all all addressing this one thing? The amount of celebrities that we have in this world, all of y'all could have y'all huge platforms focused on one different big issue, but y'all don't want that. Y'all all move as one unit. That shit is weird to me. Whenever every celebrity starts talking about one situation, I'm like, let me start looking the other way. Let me see what else is going on. Because why y'all all want to talk about this one robbery or shooting or somebody that died when there's people dying every day? It's robberies going on every day. It's wars. All that start happening. Yikes. Yikes. And the fact that this is a 2-part video, I'm wondering what else be going on in the streaming community. Fuck.
You trying to mature and grow as a person, yet you still hanging with people who laugh in your face when you being dead serious. It's time to reevaluate. It's time to reevaluate if that's really what you're trying to do, my nigga.
It's sad to see. I do hope Max can somehow get out of the industry somewhat, or at least get out of FaZe Clan, which he has a contract with, because he literally is forced to make videos with these people that don't respect him, that want to humiliate him. And another streamer also spoke about these humiliation rituals being Boost drop him off. Someone else who was supposed to be in FaZe, Boost, stated that when he was going to visit LA, Ron and Lacey were going to film a video with him of them giving him fried chicken and watermelon. Literally a humiliation initiation for him to join FaZe Clan. Not just that, but clips of literally Ron saying that I was pushing to make Boost join FaZe Clan.
Swear, why them niggas thought I was finna do a mukbang with them and they got chicken and watermelon? What's wrong with them white boys? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them trying to set niggas up for humiliation rituals and shit? I ain't going.
This was 2 months ago. Bruce did not want to join FaZe Clan because, as he said, they were setting him up for humiliation rituals. Bruce is someone who's been in the industry for around 8 years, so it makes sense why, you know, he knows the industry and knows what to avoid. Max, who's up and coming, didn't know any better, and now he's stuck in this predicament. It's truly sad.
Bro, y'all see I'm mad? Why are you gonna come back here? And when you see I'm mad and I'm visually thinking about things, you gonna make it a clip or make it something niggas to talk about in Twitter communities. Bro, y'all see that? Why would y'all make me the center of attention? Y'all could have talked, that would have been cool. I was just on the side being quiet because I wasn't comfortable doing something. Niggas start laughing, the nigga Jason playing hoes mad. I understand we be trolling, but when y'all see there's really something that's bothering me on a real life level.
I would have cut them off. There's nothing else to say or talk about. I would have cut them off. Especially after y'all trying to play my face like that.
You're not, nigga. I don't get that, bro. I know these niggas at the end of the day, when it comes to something like that, niggas would draw the line, bro. Silky would not, bro. That nigga would not let me, bro. Come on, bro.
Suki is another African American, similar to Max. However, Suki left temporarily to go back to New York. It's also possible that Suki saw the weird energy that FaZe was on and decided to take a break.
Oh.
There's no number. Oh, Silky! Oh, Silky! Oh my god. Oh my god. Silky and Rage and Max running a fucking BBC train on me.
But that kind of left Max alone in the situation by himself, as his other African-American friend, being Your Age, also isn't here. It's kind of clear that these guys that have been in the industry for a while are kind of avoiding certain things, while Max got caught off guard and is paying the price for it.
Damn.
Z-Ron, you feel me? Every time I see Aiden, I know some freak shit coming. Because that's what he do. He degraded himself to the point where he don't have no self-respect. Every time you see him, it's just gonna be freak shit, because that's what he created himself to be. That's what he created himself to be, bro. That's what he did to get to the point where he at. I tell you
Yeah,
all the
like
time.
some of these celebrities are like just walking embarrassments. Like they know that's what they have to be to keep themselves relevant.
Bro, it wasn't hard for Aiden to blow up, bro. And I know a lot of niggas is gonna like turn their nose up at me. You feel me? A lot of niggas is gonna act like I'm crazy for saying another nigga blow up was easy. You feel me? But it wasn't hard for Aiden to get attention. He was just willing to lose himself for the clout. He was.
I hope you don't say the word of what race Aiden is, but that's another reason why it wasn't hard for him to blow up. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't gonna lie. Every time I seen a YouTuber, rapper, whatever say it, they done got their shit taken down, like channel taken down, demonetized, all that. So I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know. I don't even want to say too much, but y'all know which race real life be like up here. People think it's this color community. They not even top 3.
Willing to do things that he knew would get a reaction out of people. He was willing to do things that he knew would get eyes. You feel me? He was willing to do things that you're not willing to do because you got morals. He ditched his morals to get to where he at. Because Aiden Ross was at that all white.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's like 90% of celebrities. If you want to use Sexy Red, there's a lot of people that just like broke their morals and boundaries just to get far.
Booty party.
Say, man, like, you know, do what you want and play yourself.
And look at what Snaggy decides to do. Do y'all see this big ass nigga? Look at what this big ass nigga decided. He decided to grab him by the hips.
Yeah. There is no point. If you think an advanced fuck and you need to connect him,
No,
there wasn't a point to that. That was just an oopsie.
Yo, Aiden not even reacting.
This is what these niggas do because it's clip farming. Got a clip farm.
You have to clip farm. As a streamer, if you don't clip farm, then you won't make it. That's what they all say. So that's what everyone does. And because of this, a new disease has emerged.
I want to announce that this is the real me. This is who I've been feeling like for fucking years now. And I'm finally ready to come forward to the world and let everybody know that this is who I fucking am. My name's Lacey. I'm gay and I like... And you're not going to do anything about it.
You know it's crazy. Like 90% of these people... Black woman has some message for dude Dennis. Hold on, I'm going to play that. 99% of these people... Majority of their fan base, like a good 80%, 90% even... is people under the age of 20. People that are easily influenced. That's the scary part. Whatever you do in your private life, personal life, cool.
I swear, nigga, if I go on a date with Dookie, nigga, I'm bagging the fuck out of that nigga. Now I'm fucking the fuck out of it. Like, I would bag Duke. There's no way that nigga wouldn't want my light-skinned ass. He's pulling on my braids, all that. That nigga fantasizing about me, Chad. I promise. And my ass is fat. I promise y'all niggas no fucking cap, bro. I'm pulling Dookie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I still know it's this stroke belongs to him. I get Max tag on my booty, 5-star on my right cheek, Max on my left cheek, so he knows I'm his spot.
Bro, where do you niggas draw the line at? Where do you niggas draw the line at? It's like, okay. I promise you. I'm gonna put my headphones on back in a second. You couldn't pay me $5 million to say what the fuck that nigga just said within those 5 seconds. Some of you niggas are willing to do anything for the clout or bag. Holy fuck. Nigga said, bro, what? I just started watching this Durag Bowl. Who? Oh, Plaque? Plaque or him? He way too fruity. This just cemented it. Oh, you talking about Plaque? Yeah, he do be having a do-rag on a lot. That's because he got a big ass forehead. He got money for a transplant. I don't know why he just don't get a transplant. Oh, the one on screen? I ain't never heard of this dude. I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, yo,
with Dookie, nigga, I'm backing the fuck out of that nigga. Now I'm fucking the fuck out of it. Like, I would back Duke. There's no way that nigga wouldn't want my light-skinned ass. He's pulling on my braids, all that. That nigga fantasizing about me, chat. I promise. And my ass is fat. I promise y'all niggas, no fucking cap, bro. I'm pulling Dookie.
Max, big 5-star shit. I'll literally get Max tatted on my throat so this nigga knows it's his. You feel me? I still know it. This throat belongs to him. I'll get Max tatted on my booty, 5-star on my right cheek, Max on my left cheek, so he knows I'm his property. You feel me? Real shit. I'm even preserving my virginity for Max.
That is a clip form. That's the length that people are willing to go.
What am I watching right now? You know what's scary about this new wave of fame is that there's phones and cameras everywhere. Stuff like this 1000% goes on in the Hollywood industry, actors and all that, rappers and all that, but they're not on camera as much. You know, every now and then you'll catch them getting exposed. Somebody paid for some cop footage from a security cam or whatever. Wow. Wow. And the fact that this is a 2-part video. Wow. 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 Wow.
To be famous.
Wow.
That's what they're willing to sacrifice. Their dignity, their self-respect.
Yo,
all of it.
Jay, it's not even about coming out. It's the fact that you're falsely doing it to push a certain message. Like if you go that way, you go that way. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like when you're doing it for money or clout, when that's not truly who you are, that's the problem.
For money. And it is so normalized that everyone is doing it. Even kids, they think that it's the only way to become famous. I'm an older man. I don't use the internet much. However, I came across a random Instagram post and it's led me down this weird rabbit hole of individuals who call themselves Twitch streamers. Individuals who willfully humiliate themselves in front of thousands of viewers and they get paid for it. Some of them being touched inappropriately and some of them doing the inappropriate touching. My child told me that they get paid really well and are seen as A-list celebrities similar to musicians. This is very concerning. Does the entertainment industry have some humiliation clause that I'm unaware of? Literally anything helps as I'm just trying to find answers, as it seems as if my child also looks up to these streamers. This now deleted post appeared on the subreddit r/Bruce drop 'em off. The Reddit account seemed to belong to a teenage girl. However, the message that was read was written by someone claiming to be her father. If you guys enjoyed,
I ain't gonna say nothing, but he did just put the word out. I was talking about why Aiden partially was so easy for him to blow up. If y'all caught it, but I ain't gonna go back and I ain't even gonna say too much. They got some power. I ain't rich yet. I ain't super well off to be saying shit, and I don't care if I get canceled for it yet.
Follow the Twitch. Thank you and have a great day.
Godly. I really wish I blew up first and second time I did YouTube, man. Back in 2016, 2019. It's a whole fucking different ball game now, man. Golly. Wait, what? Wait, what hug was you talking about? Did you screenshot it? I don't know what you're talking about. Hug? Who hugged in the video? I don't even want to run this AO shit back. Like, I feel like this was just mad. I don't know, man. Wait, let me see some. I think I have one more video legit. Yeah, I legit have one more video. I'm pretty sure if I go through my phone I got some other shit, but this last video is only a minute, so it'll be over before you even know it. Wow, bro. It took me 1.5 years to make this Attack on Titan short film. I don't even think it hurt me.
With so...
Oh. I guess. Hold on, let me slow it down. I usually play videos fast, but this video is legit a minute, so. We just gonna put that on normal speed. This shit better be hard. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I need to catch up on Attack on Titan. I haven't watched anime in a little minute. I'll be seeing like the little popular clips that people be talking about, but shit do look hard though. Damn. Nah, this shit look good though. That's the what's his name? That's the Armor Titan. That's Aaron. This shit look clean though. That's the damn, is that the Monkey Titan? Animal Titan? What they call him again? Gorilla Titan. You know what I'm telling y'all, I've been watching like little fan animations of like Superman, Goku, and all that since I was a kid. I don't watch them as much, but these shits take mad fucking long to do. Just these little animations. Like you just see, this was a damn near 40-second clip that took him a year and a half. Whoever watching this, go show that boy some love. I know that shit took him mad blood, sweat, and tears. And a lot of times how this shit go, they still gonna copyright it and take his video down. So go show some love while you can. In a year or two, I'll be surprised if this is still up. These Japanese companies, they do not be playing. Nintendo, Dragon Ball, they be coming for these motherfuckers. I think that's it though. No. I meant to go to Buddy's channel. Yeah, he don't got nothing else up. But yeah, I think that's all the videos. Bada bing, bada boom. We did this first video. Did this. Alright, we did everything. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect myself to be live this long. It was my first live. I was trying to make this shit like 45 minutes. I even told Matt and my mans, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be live for like 45 minutes. That's it. But what am I about to do? I'm not about to play no games. I'm probably about to record, if anything, for like an hour or two maybe. Post it probably about tomorrow. Edit all tonight, if anything. Maybe. It's a strong maybe. I might just prolong it by a day or two. Try to make sure I got all the videos. But yeah, if you still at the end or you watch this throughout the whole live stream, whatever, I appreciate you. I meant to crop that out. Definitely too late now. But appreciate you for watching. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done an outro for a live stream or YouTube video in a minute, so I forgot what I say. I deadass forgot. Like, I ain't recorded mad long. I ain't live streaming like 3 weeks. What the fuck do I say? Appreciate everybody for watching, tuning in. Appreciate everybody that helped me get to this crazy milestone of 100 subs. Over 50,000 views now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, next major goal, 1,000 subs. Obviously 500 subs. Appreciate everything, but next major goal is gonna be 1,000 subs. So, like I said, I forgot to end the video, so it's quite awkward for me. But I'm gonna just end it out there. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.